passengers shooting up. Because the governor's 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 passengers shooting up.
They are Nigerians also. When they came in the morning, they dispersed the crowd. They took this armor.
And they came with the Lagos State bus. They came with the Lagos State bus.
They came with the Lagos State bus, brought this heavy armor. to chase people away because we are fewer in numbers in the morning. But we were few in the morning, we will not be few in the afternoon. We are ready for them. Let them go. We will never use this sledgehammer against them. But because we are not brutal, we will chase them away. They are all also Nigerians. We will not sponsor them. But if they come with this also, we will also react. But the way we are reacting, we will take them to the hospital. Thank you. We are not confronting them arms for arms. We will show them love because they are Nigerians also. But they came in the morning, they dispersed the crowd. They took this armor from
they came with the Lagos State bus.
They came with the Lagos State bus, brought this heavy armor to chase people away because we are fewer in numbers in the morning. But we were few in the morning, we will not be few in the afternoon. We are ready for them. Let them go. We will never use this sledgehammer against them. But because we are not brutal, we will chase them away. They are all also Nigerians. We will not sponsor them. But if they come with this also, we will also react. But the way we are reacting, we will take them to the hospital. Thank you. We are not confronting them arms for arms. We will show them love because they are Nigerians also. But they came in the morning, they dispersed the crowd. They took this armor from
they came with the Lagos State bus. They came with the Lagos State bus.
They came with the Lagos State bus, brought this heavy armor.
Àsìkò yìí ti tó sẹ́. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Àfẹ́lẹ́ yàmẹ̀yàmọ́. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Àfẹ́lẹ́ yàmẹ̀yàmọ́. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Àsìkò ti tó láti gbára wa lọ́wọ́ ìjọba pòlísì o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn gbogbo àgbààgbà Yorùbá látòrí emeritus professor Banji Akintoye, comrade Binko Victor Taiwo, Olóyè Sunday Igboho. Ẹ bá mi tọ́jú bàbá tèmi Ààrẹ Gani Adams àti gbogbo Yorùbá akíkanjú ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà lókè òkun. Látòrí Mr. Adékúnlé Adépọ̀jù. Àní ìgbà ọ̀tun ti dé. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Ìgbà ọ̀tun ti dé. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Àfẹ́lẹ́ yàmẹ̀yàmọ́. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Àfẹ́lẹ́ sìmẹ̀sìmọ́. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Àsìkò ti tó láti gbára wa lọ́wọ́ ìjọba pòlísì o. Ẹ̀ ń fọ́fọ́ Oòduà Republic ó náwó ẹ̀ sókè. Èmi náwó mi. Ẹni tó ń fẹ́ Oòduà Republic, ẹni tó ń fẹ́ Oòduà Republic kó náwó ẹ̀ sókè ni. Èmi náwó mi. Ó fọ́ Oòduà kó náwó ẹ̀ sókè. Èmi náwó mi. Ẹni tó bá fọ́ Oòduà Republic kó náwó ẹ̀ sókè ni. Èmi náwó mi.
Wá orílẹ̀-èdè wa, kàgbéga fàyèrè. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé àti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ gbé bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀.
A very good afternoon and a welcome to the afternoon today, the 15th of October 2020. The time is coming up to exactly 18 past 1. My name is Olayomi Koiki and I'd like to welcome you as you join the broadcast. Welcome onto the show. We were running about an hour behind schedule because of so many few things I was doing behind the scene. But we are still here. And we are here because we are here for one purpose only. And the purpose of being here every day is so that we can continue to speak to everyone out there, including the international community. We hope to be here for a few hours. We will open the phone line at some point, and we will continue to also give you up to date of what we know so far in terms of the Yoruba movement, and also as we continue to engage and ask the way forward. The way forward so that the process that a lot of people might be asking, how is it going to happen? How do we exit peacefully out of Nigeria? Is a question on the lips of so many people. People want to know the next thing that would happen before we come out of Nigeria. Some might say it's not going to happen anytime soon. Some might say it would take some time before we leave Nigeria. So let us just continue with the awareness. Awareness is the first key. Without a good awareness, we might not be going to anywhere. We need as many awareness as possible. The reason why we need awareness is so that people that are not the last time you called, I said this is not a number to call. You are disturbing the broadcast right now. No, then well, I'm live now, and the number is going, so I'll double check the number because I'm live. No. I'm live now, and your call is disturbing the broadcast. I've sent you the number. So sorry about that. Please do not call my line because if you do so, you have not just interrupted the ongoing process of the broadcast, you've also disturbed those that are watching on Instagram where the number is presently in operation. It's a very sober time that things that we have been talking about since April might start to play out. Maybe not. Some might say maybe you are just emphasizing it. A lot of you might say it is that part of things that happen around the world, so we shouldn't worry too much. But because we know the society and the kind of country that we are, we know that things can turn bloody quickly. We are living in democracy according to them, but we know that there's nothing called democracy. Even though a lot of people might not align or agree with the situation that is happening at home, because you only want the Yoruba or the Oduduwa nation. We have said it so many times that the reason why we are enjoying this part of the world is because some people fought for it. The fight could be bloody sometimes, and sometimes it could be peaceful. But those that died in the process will still be remembered for a very long time. You might say, why does it concern me? But have you thought about the humanity aspect of it? If you think about the humanity aspect of it, then you will understand that it's not about you. It's about the humanity. Is why we are also fighting for a Yoruba nation or Oduduwa nation or Oduduwa Republic. That is now playing into our gallery like a movie in Nigeria. Could this be the dreams that a lot of you saw? Is the dream about to play out now? The dream that so many people have called on this show to say, it seems I saw blood in southwest of the country. Or is it just something that will not happen? We might be far away from Nigeria. It's about 6 hours. But we know that we have people close to us, family, friends, and also a nation that we are thinking of out of that country. Once again, a very good afternoon. The time is 1:25 p.m. the 15th day of October 2020. We'll take the prayer and then we will start the broadcast. Plus 4475 94050 That is the number to call to lead us in a prayer before we embark on the broadcast today. Once again, a very good afternoon for those of you watching us from around the globe. My name is Olayomi Koike. Is it the dreams that something is about to happen or something will not happen? While we are waiting for the prayer, I could see that we're still having a bit of issue with the broadcast. If not, because I can monitor the screen from my other side. It seems to be stable on some platform like the YouTube, but it also seems to be a little bit fluctuating on some of our other platform. But let's hope that things will stable as we go into this broadcast. It could be maybe because we are streaming on so many platforms, then I have to drop the frames and all that. So let's take the caller from Cairo to lead us in the first Islamic prayer, and then we will continue. Bones, okay? Wa alaikum salam to la barakatuh. I'm going. Àmín.
Tàbá wá parí àbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bísímìláì ká parí ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú alihamdulilayi.
Àmín.
Mo fi gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń ṣe àkóso àti gba ilẹ̀ òtútù mo fi ilé Ọlọ́run ọba dẹ́ẹ̀dá lọ́wọ́. Ilé yín àtọ̀nà yín kò ní dàrú. Ipá yóò ní ká yín. Ọ̀fọ̀ oró ò ní báyìí. ẹnikẹ́ni tá a bí ní obìnrin ó ṣe ọkùnrin ó ṣe obìnrin ni tó níbẹ̀ ní délẹ̀ ìlérí yìí ó máa fi ọmọ ẹ̀ di ó máa fi ayé ẹ̀ di ó máa fi ẹbí ẹ̀ di oníbàbà di ijọ́ náà tá a bá bá balẹ̀ òtútù wa àdúgbò iṣẹ́ náà ló wà mọ́ ọlá pé àlóbìbà mọ́ sallallahu alaihi wasallam ìsìláàmù yẹn lágbára ọlọ́gbọ́n tí ẹ̀ ń já ìdí àyàgbọ́ àjà lè máa yóò lè ka yín ẹ̀ ní mọ̀fọ́ ẹ̀ ní mọ̀fọ́ ìjà ìkúnfà ẹ̀kọ́ mo fi gbogbo àwọn tẹ̀ ń ṣe gbàgbọ́ mo fi ilé ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ ní wákàtí wà ọlọ́run àwọn ọlọ́run ó wọ ọlọ́lá kò sí ọgbà ó wọ láìsí fún wa nílé egypt gbogbo àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo sọ sínú ayé ilé mi ìbọn kò ní ṣe dáná ọdún àmọ́ ọlọ́run fáyà kún ọlọ́run fáyà kún fáyà kún gbogbo àdáwọ́lé gbogbo yóò máa yọrí sí rere ẹ̀ ní mọ̀ọ́sì gbogbo ìgbà tí a bá máa gba ilẹ̀ Odùduwà yìí ọlọ́run bá dẹ̀dà ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó fi ẹnì kankan ṣàwátì lọ gbogbo àwọn táwọn ẹ̀ ṣe ká àlùkò tó máa di tán báyẹn kó fi ṣàwátì tọmọ sọkọ ọkàn níta rà ìjà ìkúnpáyàbò láàbí ìyá ìrà wọn ìrọ̀ ẹ̀ alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin alhamdulillahi wọn àlè ìyá mi dé ìyá kaná tó báyìí níbi náà sọ ọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kanẹ́jì náà tẹ̀lé ní gbogbo ìmúdó
Well, that's the Islamic prayer. We will also take the Christian and also the traditional one. I welcome each and every one of you as you join this broadcast from wherever you're watching this afternoon. Quite a lot to discuss, but I'm also monitoring to make sure that we are not missing anything out as things are happening in Nigeria. We are following every part of the state. We are also watching the moves of the federal government. I said few things a couple of days or weeks ago. Very good afternoon.
Yeah, can I pray?
Go ahead, ma. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Ní orúkọ Jésù.
Amen.
Ní agbára ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù.
Amen.
Bàbá wa á wá sọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ lówùúrọ̀ yìí àti lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. And we cover that platform with the blood of Jesus.
Amen.
Any spirit of distraction, any spirit don't sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ jẹ́ kí platform yẹn kó máa work well, we bind them in the name of Jesus. And we cover you the handcuff with the precious blood of Jesus. We cover all that pertains to you with the precious blood of Jesus. Bíbélì ní there is disappointed in the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All the craftiness of Nigerian government, even in this struggle that our youths are in, the Lord will disappoint them in the name of Jesus. As they are filtrating that process with their tongues, ní orúkọ Jésù gbogbo ìmọ̀ wọn Ọlọ́run máa sọ dòfo ni. Bó ṣe sọ ìmọ̀ àyí tó fẹ́ dòfo bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run máa sọ ìmọ̀ wọn dòfo. Nítorí wọ́n fẹ́ gba process yẹn kó máa mẹ́ẹ̀mọ̀ àwọn èèyàn kó máa pa àwọn èèyàn. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kí gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n ń tètè pèrò lórí àwọn youth Nàìjíríà it won't come to pass. Aláṣẹ Èdùmàrè, Odùduwà nation yẹn is a must. The Lord will get it for us in the name of Jesus. Shall the prey be taken from the mighty, or the rough captive delivered? But thus says the Lord, even the captive of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. For God will contend with this government that is contending with our people, and God will save us. Ọlọ́run máa gbà wá lọ́wọ́ ìjọba yìí, lọ́wọ́ ìjọba ministry tó wà ní Nàìjíríà ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ti mú wa sí láti 1960. But right now, ní agbára ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù Olúwa wa gbà wá. All these people, all our youths on the ground, on the floor, see one swing down, that's many days now. Your protection, about come and grant it upon them in the name of Jesus. We cover them with the blood of Jesus. Lágbára ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù wọn ní ra àwọn ìgbésẹ̀, ikú òní pa àwọn òní gbé wọn dé láti ṣe ìgbà bàbá wa fi agbára fún agbára fún títí ó fi fún wa ní gbogbo ohun tí ọkàn wa yàn lórí Nàìjíríà àti lórí Odùduwà nation as we wish God let it come to pass even in this generation. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much, Shegon Mamawa, láti ìlú America. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí gbogbo wa. And I want us to remember that we're asking for Yoruba nation. That is the reason why we are on this show every day. And that is our focus. The platform is not being attacked. I just need to drop down my frames that I'm using to broadcast. And I'll try and work on that. Maybe not now because we are already live. Because I might not be able to do that now because I've already started the broadcast. But I will be able to reduce that the next broadcast that we're going to be doing is the frame that I'm using, and I'm streaming on almost 8 different channels. So the platform is not being attacked. So let us not get that wrong. It's the frame that I'm using. I'm using 1280 by 720 at 30 FPS. And what I've just read now says maybe I should drop it down to about 960 by 540. So tomorrow I will drop that frame. Is the frame. You cannot see it, but I can say it is coming up on the screen here. So it is not the attack that people are thinking of. So let us just get that message. So it is the no, the program is now being interrupted. So let's not. I've explained that, and I won't go into that again. So it is not any attack. As long as you can hear me, that's fine. I guess it's good on YouTube. If you're struggling on Facebook, switch to YouTube or go to MixLR or just manage it as you have it. Or you can go on the Instagram. It will be stable there because we are not using the Instagram. Let's see. I'm live on a broadcast.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Sir, I said that another protest is ongoing in Oyo State, Ibadan.
Okay, so what is the situation there? Because we're live now. You want to give me a give me a report?
I want to record it now because I just get to the scene.
Okay, can you just give me a report as it's happening because we're live now and everybody can hear you. So what is the situation?
Okay, I should do the live program.
No. I'm live now. So and you're already on the speaker. I want you to give me a report of what is happening.
The protest is peaceful. It's very peaceful. I'm there now presently.
Okay.
I will send some picture clip to you.
All right. Okay. All right then. So àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ wá tó bí mélòó?
There are more than if I won't mistake there are up thousands here.
Up to 1,000. Are there any all youth? Any police?
Yes.
Any police officers around? Any military?
And they are all youth.
No, what I'm asking you is there any police around or any military force?
No police at all outside.
What part of your state are you reporting from?
Sir?
Where exactly in Ibadan or your state you are reporting from right now? Where exactly?
They start the protest from Sango.
Okay.
Presently they are around Mokola now.
Mokola. So are they moving from one location to the other?
Yes, they are moving from one location, but presently they are at Mokola, close to that Mokola place.
Okay.
So and they are plenty with different cars.
Okay, so are there also is the road still on? Is the road still is there movement at all, or the whole road is shut down?
There is movement after the rally, after the protests.
Okay.
Protesters.
Okay. All right. All right. Send me some of the yes.
It's even the protesters that are controlling the traffic.
Oh, they're the one controlling the traffic as well.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Send me some of those images, and then I will be waiting for that. Thank you very much.
Okay, I will do the videos now.
All right. That tells you that I am monitoring every bit of what is happening at home. We know that Oyo State government took a decision that the police in Oyo State should not use live ammunition. Do you know that the young man or the young boy, Jimoh Isiaka, ti wọ́n pa níjọ́ Saturday ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, bullet mẹ́ta ló yọ lára ẹ̀. Bullet mẹ́ta. So don't come here and say, oh, that is their problem. NSAS is not our own problem. Nigeria is our problem. Then they should continue to kill them. Is that what you say? Because you don't align with what they are saying, then that means they should continue to kill them. So who are you then fighting for to end Nigeria? Even though they might not understand that end Nigeria is the best option. A lot of people have criticized them. That why are they coming out? So now that they're coming out, they must be killed. 3 bullets. I said 3 bullets from the father of Jimoh that spoke to the media. Wait, ọta àbọ̀ mẹ́ta ló yọ lára ọmọ òun. Ọta àbọ̀ mẹ́ta. So that means it doesn't concern you because it is not your own son. That means because you want a Yoruba nation. Ṣé mo pé gbogbo àwọn tí
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm very good.
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
I'm watching you online now. But I don't know whether you are aware of what is going on in Nigeria at the moment. The anti-protesters, they are being sponsored by this APC government. So it is the right thing that I just said now, that the best thing is just to end Nigeria. Because so many people are fighting for the country to be, to be in shape. But this government, they are not ashamed of themselves. They are still bringing out illiterate, all these rugged Fulani Hausas, that do not have future, all those nuisance on the road, and they mobilize them, gave them money, and those guys now came out with daggers, with sword, with ammunitions, and mix up with the NSAS protesters. Mix up with them, trying to injure them. I don't know whether you are aware of it.
Well, that's part of what we are discussing at the moment. I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Can
you imagine that?
Yeah. We're still part of what we're discussing at the moment. So I'm sure you will get to hear more of that in the course of the program.
Yes. Can you the best thing just to end this regime?
Right.
This government should just come to an end.
Okay.
We are tired.
All right.
We are tired of all this.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right. A very good afternoon to those of you that are watching us from around the world. We are still going to get to where the sister that just called now. But let me remind us that as we are asking for End Nigeria, we are not taking calls yet, but I can see that people are already calling. I'll take that call, but we are not taking calls so that, if otherwise, we are not going to deliver exactly what I want to deliver. But I'll take that caller. Hello, caller.
I just sent you a video now.
Okay.
You say on the government motto, they are wanting protesters.
All right. We're on it. We will get there. I've seen that as well, but I'll play all those videos. Yeah, we get
Yes.
them. Yeah, we get to that.
So Buhari ó fẹ́ sọ kíní ìdógún
Alright.
mọ́mọ́ Yorùbá lọ́wọ́. So
Okay.
ó ń pe àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kọ́ máa pa ọmọ Yorùbá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Hmm.
Whereas àwọn Kánò, àwọn náà ti dìde wọ́n protest wọn ní àná.
Hmm.
So the military were even petting them tó ń bẹ̀ wọ́n pé kán ṣe sùúrù kíní kan.
Okay.
But now wọ́n ṣe ọmọ ikú làárọ̀ síkú ọmọ náà làárọ̀ síná. Wọ́n ọmọ Yorùbá sí Yorùbá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá pẹ̀lú wọn ní 1,500 lọ́fẹ́ nìkan lọ́fẹ́ yẹn kankan wọn. 1,500 naira lọ́fẹ́ nìkan kan wọn. So if there's any information again, I will let you know.
All right. Thank you very much. All right.
I should know.
Let us hold the calls. If not, I'll put the phone, and it's not the best time for me to put my phone on a flight mode. I know a lot of us wants to add our voice into the conversation, which we will do eventually. But when you're calling, then I will be forced to put the phone on a flight mode. But that means I cannot also get any vital information that I'm expecting should that happen. This is another caller. I'm not sure whether they are watching the program, but let's find out. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going you.
Yeah. I just want to make a little bit of contribution.
Okay, but I share no any suru share program yẹn ṣá.
Yeah, mo ń gbọ́ tí mo fi pè é sí.
Okay, but tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ ní pè ní sìn because we didn't say we should call yet, but ẹ ti pè ní sìn, but that means pé ẹ follow.
My apologies because I heard somebody called you, mo gbọ́ tí yàn pé.
Òun náà ni mo sọ pé ìyàtẹ̀gbọ́ tẹ́wọ́tẹ́ ẹ pè yẹn I did say anyway ẹ go ahead, that's fine, ẹ ti wọlé ẹ̀nàdì, that's fine. Ẹ wọlé, ẹ go ahead. No, ẹ wọlé ẹ make contribution yìí.
Yeah, because first of all, I appreciate the effort. I saw the video about you guys, that you can see Trafalgar Square and all the rest. I really commend your effort for that. And Tibaroti, there was a couple of months ago, the mobile song, we need to create awareness, we need to begin to get people to know and all the rest.
I'm going.
My whole point is I want to bypass we see there is no slave master. So my friend let easy go of slave. And the Yoruba ṣe wà ní Nàìjíríà yìí àyàtọ̀ sẹ́wọ̀n. And àwọn jọjọ with government àwọn Hausa Fulani they are ready to do anything to hold on to that country.
Okay.
And àwọn tó dẹ̀ wà ní ìlú náà wọ́n fi side support. Now protest tó lọ lọ́wọ́ yìí sí I was thinking pé Yorùbá Odùduwà movement and our Afenifere they can tap into this movement and come out say, okay, Nigeria is too wow. Because, okay, a full government in timeline, they care about the regional government. Because really the most something in the way, they don't come slow with at the Nigerian public. It will be very difficult for the whole public to buy into Oduduwa campaign. I have to be honest with you. Because a lot of our duty enough sensitized our hypop and our people. So my own idea is say I want to failure to do a movement here or I want to organize. So when they come out and protest today, the idea is so well. Then we are ready to protest and we are ready to let the world know that this is our position regarding the Yoruba nation in Nigeria. And people are about the then this movement will be able to rally on the whole of Yoruba youth, able to stand behind them. Because I'm telling you, out of 10 graduates in Yoruba land, and the company low recession. Out of our approach only that is almost 4 graduates in that is. They are not doing anything. If we go to the UK government and say we want to support for sociality, then that's what you know, secondary school, no one university. So the country is in a mess. And we can get back up here again, absolutely. So my point is I don't know how connection can see our movement people that call it. check up.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, if you can get in touch with them, you know, I think like I said earlier, on at sorrow. And the other thing now, our followers in Africa, that's also allowed. So, we've talked enough and continue to like our people there. Our people on sorrow, the top of the sorrow, by let's see in action.
Okay.
The next thing is action. So, the desire for my people, I want to do because what is so I want to use. All right.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to let you go so that I will then continue. But I do appreciate that contribution. You can still call in because, like I said, we weren't taking calls, and it's already about 4 minutes that conversation went. Please do not call. Please do not call yet. There will be time for conversation, interaction where you will contribute. There will be enough time. But if you're calling, then what we are prepared so that we can do sharing got a already lórí gangan, which is the topic. Everybody's not even talking about that. We're just moving from one end to the other. But by the time I put out my own, you can add your own, then we can review it, and maybe we end Nigeria this week. Who agree that we can end Nigeria this weekend? Who is with me that we can end that shit old country this weekend? Who is with me on that? That we can end Nigeria this weekend. But before we end that Nigeria this weekend, we need to also put some message out. Who is that with me? Oh, you think Nigeria is something that we can drag for a year, 2 years? I said we can end that shit hole this weekend. We can end Nigeria this weekend. Who is with me on that? We can end Nigeria this weekend. A very good afternoon and welcome to the show. Exactly 13:50 p.m. I'm going to change my scene. Sanwo-Olu, the governor, which I'm going to come back to. But I was talking, see, that's why I don't want you to call, because when you call, you will distract. I was talking about Jimoh Isiaka, father. 3 bullets was taken out from that young boy. Did you hear what I said? 3 bullets. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to the show. Let's take you to this scene, which is coming up on your own scene now. This is the video that eventually killed Jimoh Isiaka. The father said doctors removed bullet but couldn't save Isiaka, Jimoh's life, according to the father. According to the report from the interview the father gave, Mr. Atonda, Jimoh's father, of Isiaka Jimoh, who was killed by the police during the NSAS protest in Ogbomoso, Oyo State, has revealed how the doctor battled to save his son's life but couldn't. Isiaka's wife, mother, and grandfather and brother also spoke to us. So Isiaka had a wife. The mother is still alive. The grandfather is still alive. Once again, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. This is just to remind us that Isiaka might be protesting for the NSAS, while you are saying we won't end Nigeria. But eventually, because you do not align with what they are saying, but Isiaka's life was taken during that protest. Let us watch that video. That is the situation with the late Isiaka that got killed, one out of so many, at the ongoing EndSARS protest in Nigeria. A lot of people have said it doesn't concern us because it is not our problem. They want EndSARS. We want End Nigeria. But that is a family that have just lost a son, a father. The mother is still alive. The father is still alive. The grandfather is still alive. He left behind a wife and a beautiful daughter. So many people can be killed even without a straight bullet. A very good afternoon once again. Let's now come back to Lagos State. The same incident that happened to Isiaka is already playing out in Lagos. Ṣé ntí Sanwo-Olu mú wá látọ̀dọ̀ Buhari nìyẹn? Ṣé ntí Sanwo-Olu tó lọ gbàbọ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ Buhari nìyẹn? Let's hear what the resident of Lagos at the protest said during a very less than 24 seconds, and one is about 44 seconds video, and so many of that, but I only picked up on this one.
But if they come with this also, we will also react. But the way we are reacting, we will take them to the hospital. Thank you.
That is the sledgehammer that the thugs in Lagos State now using with other weapons. And I've also got confirmation that nobody have died, but people have been badly affected from the thugs sent in Lagos State. Is it the NURT? The same man, MC Oluomo, the National Union of Road Transportation, and there's a man they called Baba Alodi or something like that in Mushi. Tí wọ́n wá gbé àwọn tí wọ́n lọ ṣe jàmbá tó ṣe ní Èkó láàárọ̀ yìí. Let's hear the audio of this as well. It's about 24 seconds, but we will hear it continuously. Just hear the beat of what Sanwo-Olu came back after meeting Buhari in Abuja. That is the situation in Lagos. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to the 15th of October 2020. It's going to get messy. Ṣé àlá tí gbogbo yín lá ló fẹ́ play out nísìn àbí kò tí ì débẹ̀ ó kù díẹ̀? A lot of people have said they've dreamt of something, that there's a blood about to go inside Southwest. Majority of us were thinking otherwise, that it is the Fulani that will eventually invade us. But it seems it's the opposite. Ṣé wọ́n máa lo ọmọ Yorùbá náà ni láti fi jàjà war àbí ogun tí à ń rí yẹn lójú àlá? Nítorí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ lálàá tẹ́ ń sọ pé a máa rí nǹkan kan lójú oorun. Or is it just a dream that is not going to happen? Let me bring this up quickly. Once again, things are moving very fast. Àwọn Yorùbá ló máa pọ̀ àti bí Igbo. This is something. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use this way. Let's do the other way around. Let me do it the other way around. It's more clearer that way. I'm going to go this way. So that way I can show you in a better form. Could this be the next line of action? Are we prepared at all in Southwest for what is coming? Are we prepared at all? Is this part of what Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, went to meet Buhari for? Let us expand it. Let me see if I can. I'll read it out. But this is the official Twitter handle of the FCT. Press release. FCT Security Committee has now prohibited street demonstration. According to the FCT Security Committee, met for its routine meeting on Tuesday, October the 13th, 2020, to review the security situation in the Federal Capital Territory with a view to addressing identifying challenges. The meeting, which was chaired by the FCT Minister Malam Mohammed Musa Bello, had in attendance the Permanent Secretary of the FCTA, Mr. Olusola Adeshola, heads of various security agencies and the military formations of religious and traditional institutions, as well as area council chairman. After extensive deliberations, the committee came up with the following resolution. The committee noted with satisfaction the directive by the President Muhammad Buhari to the Inspector General of Police to disband the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, as well as other reforms aimed at enhancing the effectiveness of the Nigerian police. It also notes that in the response to the directive of the President and the yearnings of Nigerian people, the Inspector General of Police had dissolved the SARS across the 36 State Police Command and the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, where the ETO existed. However, the committee noted with concern that despite the pronouncement by the Inspector General of Police scrapping the SARS, the end-SARS protests continue in part of the territory. The protesters caused inconveniences to law-abiding citizens. While the committee recognized the right of citizens as regards freedom of association and movement as enriched in the Constitution, it has observed that the unruly conduct of the crowd and manner of the demonstrations are in complete violation of the COVID-19 safety protocol, which were put in place to safeguard the lives of the citizens. These violations endanger the lives of not just the demonstrator, but also other citizens going about their legitimate concern. For avoidance of doubt, the COVID-19 guidelines regulating public gatherings recommend physical distancing, temperature checks, the use of facial coverings, and among others. For the avoidance of doubt, COVID-19 guidelines regulating public gatherings recommend physical distancing, temperature checks, the use of facial coverings, and amongst others. Clearly, all these guidelines were floated by the protesters. Consequently, the committee directs that due to the dangers posed by COVID-19, all street demonstrations, protests, and processions will not be allowed anywhere within the FCT. The committee also noted the progress being made in the fight against robberies in illegal and unregistered commercial motor vehicles known as One Chance, and is committed to introduction. All these signed by the Chief Press Secretary Anthony Ogunleye, always a Yoruba man. And these are the faces of those in attendance. Again, the Fulani and the Northern Caliphate have now started their own game, but they will add also the Yoruba among them. Nigeria at the verge of breakup, part 145. Do you also know that the military have also now come out as well? Let's come back here first. We will open the phone line in a minute. But let's come back to Lagos. The Yorubas, àwọn ọlọ́pọ̀jù, don't protest. Oh, you don't know. Maybe some Igbo in the southeast. But down southwest, there's been a lot of havoc that have been that have started. Is that the visit of Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State? We will hold him accountable for every loss of lives in Lagos State as the governor of Lagos State. Let me bring his face up again. So does it mean now that when the governor of Lagos State is going, there must be gunshot? I'm going to try and bring my face onto this scene because I might stay here for a while I am preparing the next scene. But let me bring my face here. Let me just take this call. Maybe they're not aware that I'm live. I am live on a broadcast. I'm live on a broadcast, so I'm on live on a broadcast at the moment. So that you can see me right behind the dead or alive Buhari. It doesn't make any difference. Whether it's the real Buhari, the dead Buhari, the fake Buhari, it's all the same. But Sanwo-Olu came back after delivering a letter to Buhari, the dead one or the alive one, or the fake one, or the one that is putting on the mask. Who cares? Doesn't make any difference to me. But Sanwo-Olu came back with a message from Buhari to go and tell those in Lagos that he will put heavy harm on them. And they've started already. As soon as Sanwo-Olu came back to Lagos, he's now driving where they are shooting guns as Sanwo-Olu is making his way out. Oh, you don't know that it's the same. Bear with me, I'm just trying to set up the Instagram because you know Instagram is every 45 minutes it goes down. So I have to stop it and then start it again. And I say good afternoon once again to those of you that have joined. Does it mean that the governor of Lagos State has now taken the message that the president, you think by just showing these pictures or the discourse, go and deal with those in Lagos State because we are not getting enough money in Lagos anymore. It's affecting the businesses of Dangote and the Otedola and the what's the other one that they had a Zoom meeting? The one that he says he owns UBA. What's that man's name? Tony Elimelu or whatever it's called. And the rest of those, gangsters that they call themselves billionaires. Their businesses is now being affected in Lagos. All the shells, the international community. Go and deal with them once and for all. If not, the military is about to now come out. That is the next phase because the thugs does not seem to be working. As you can see, the armor and the gun that was used in front of the Lagos Assembly where the youth were sleeping. The thugs of MC Oluomo, the National Union Road Transportation. And I'm going to name every one of them again. I told you the last time I mentioned their name here. One of them called me and said, Kilode to Shedaru Komalori broadcast. Let me remind everybody the name of all those that are part of the National Union of Road Transportation in Nigeria of today. I'm just trying to bring that up. I have all their details in terms of their names. I will mention their names again today, the 15th of October 2020. But the governor was also aware. Don't tell me he's not aware. Let me show you that a vehicle that conveyed those that came to disrupt peaceful protest as is happening in Nigeria today. They came in a vehicle where I'm told people have said they've sent it to me, but I've seen it already as well. But we try and bring that up. They came in a BRT registered to Lagos State government, and the person involved, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to change the scene where I will continue to show you some of those images while I'm trying to bring out the names of all the members of the National Union of Road Transportation in Lagos State. And I'm going to publish that name again online. I'm just looking for that. But while I'm looking for that, and then I'll open the phone line at exactly 2:30 for a few hours or few minutes, and then I'll come back again. But let me change the scene. The situation in Lagos is from the message that Buhari told the governor of Lagos State. So let me go back up here. Those that came to attack them in Lagos this morning, I'm not talking about the one of yesterday. You can see this man with his own children that are also can protest in America without being disrupted. If the governor of Lagos State is moving and they are shooting, it's the same shooting that killed Jimoh Isiaka. You can see a happy father, as you would say. Yes, he's an happy father, because this is what every father wants for their children. So MC Olusola knows the right thing, as you can see there, with his own children that are living peacefully where no one is going to kill them or maim at them. But he can send his thugs. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, you are part of this as well. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, is aware of MC Olusola unleashing on innocent Lagosians in Lagos State, right in front of the Lagos House of Assembly. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, ó mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, ó mọ̀ nípa ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n gbé tó di pé not only that they were using the BRT of Lagos State to unleash mayhem on those. Ẹ máa rántí pé we will also unleash mayhem on you very soon. We are coming. Àìtí débẹ̀ ni, a ṣe ń fẹ́ bọ̀ ni, a ṣe ń fẹ́ ni. We want end Nigeria, lóòótọ́. But those that you are unleashing mayhem on, they are also Yorubas. And they are our own children, whether they are aligned with end Nigeria or not. We will also unleash mayhem very soon. It's going to be tit for tat. I can assure you that. Tit for tat. Lagos will be shut down. This is the vehicle that conveyed those hoodlums right from inside the BRT of Lagos State this morning. As you can see, this is the Lagos State BRT, where the thugs, you can see all the arms, the weapons, Cherivoshin flicker. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, have taken directive for Buhari to kill everybody inside Lagos State. And that is what is playing out. Is that the dreams that a lot of you saw? We thought it's going to be the Fulani attacking us. But unknowingly that it will be the Yoruba, from the directives of a Fulani man to a Yoruba governor, to go out now and stop the protesters in Lagos State. It's going to get bloody. It's just a matter of time. It will get bloody. Things will get bloody very soon in Lagos State and across. It will get bloody. These are not a movie of Nollywood. These all took place today, as you can see in front of your screen. That is a BRT. Woo! Can you see them? And these are Yoruba boys as well. But They are thinking that they are fighting for the governor of Lagos State. Once again, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. The situation is the video I showed you earlier on, where the governor was passing, is now shooting to make his way out. The governor of Lagos State, can you see? All these playing out in Lagos. Let's hear a little bit. Sherry gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ pé we should not say anything with the NSAS. Your own children that are just going might be a pass by and get shot just the same way Jimoh Isiaka was killed. This is also in Abule Egba. And so Olusola is now trying to defend that he's not behind the attack. Iwoluwa behind it. We know. In conjunction with your governor and all your own cronies. Right in front of the Lagos House of Assembly. The Lagos House, government house. Play out. Unbelievable in 2020. And you say there is democracy. All these playing out right in front of the government house. Talks around government house has now been dispersed according to this Twitter handle. We will open the phone line. But the next line now is, there's also the military intervention coming very soon as well. Did you hear that? Yes, over 5,000 government officials attended Abba Kaira's burial. You guys are clearly daft. There is no amount of intimidation that will take us off the street. You are only infuriating us more. They are reminding the government that when that nasty old man, Abba Kaira, died, there were more than 5,000 people that gathered. So now you are telling people not to gather. You are wasting your time. They are reminding the government that you remember this. When that man, that old man, that nasty old man died, I want to gbagbe, flouting all lock and social distancing rules. But they forgot that Abba Kaira, when he died, Atiku's sons and or daughter, they had a wedding. Buhari's wife, daughter had a wedding. This is what they are reminding the government. Buhari's daughter had a wedding. Then nothing happened. Let me also remind, we open the phone line shortly. The military is also now planning to come out. The Nigeria military wants to come out as well. They've given warning. The army has also given warning that they will be coming out. Let's see what the press statement. This is a press release from the Nigerian army. Nigerian army remain resolute to the peace and stability of the nation. The Nigerian army wishes to reassure law-abiding citizens that it is highly committed to the sustenance of peace, security, and defense of democracy in Nigeria. As a responsible and law-abiding organization, the Nigerian army reaffirms its loyalty and commitment to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Force, the dead one or the alive one of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Buhari, and the Constitution of the country. The Nigerian army hereby warns all subversive elements and troublemakers to desist from such act as it remains highly committed to defend the country and our democracy. That democracy is gone. You're wasting your time. There will be war in Nigeria. Take it or leave it. The Yoruba nation have not even pushed their own. They are still talking about this NSAS. The war to Shimbo Timorara. The Nigerian army is ready to fully support the civil authority in whatever capacity to maintain law and order and deal with any situation decisively. All officers and men are directed never to distract by anti-democratic force and agent of disunity. Sage Musa Colonel. It is going to be worse before it gets better. In just 3 minutes, I will open the phone line. Let's hear what the man of God are also saying. Pastor Adeboye also released a statement yesterday. This is what Pastor Adeboye had to say. This was yesterday as I was leaving the studio. MC Oluomo works with the government of Lagos State. So that means both himself and the governor of Lagos State were aware of the hoodlums that went to attack the peaceful protesters right in front of the government house as early as 6 o'clock this morning. And they were being inside the BRT of Lagos State. My name is Olayomi Koiki and welcome. It's exactly 14:28. Today's date is the 15th of October 2020. We are now on the part 145, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. Our daughter, this is from Pastor Adeboye, our daughters will not be able to prophesy, and our young men will not see visions if we don't keep them alive. I support the youth in this peaceful protest as they speak up to hashtag end police brutality, hashtag end SARS, hashtag end SWAT. According to the Redeemed Christian Church of God, identifies with protesters, calls for the new policing strategies. The Redeemed Christian Church of God identifies with Nigerians presently protesting against police brutality and the abuse of power by the very institution established to protect them. The church declares its understanding and appreciation of the concerns and grievances of the youth and the generality of Nigerians and calls for an immediate and to police brutality in the country. While noting the constitutional responsibility of the police to maintain law and order, the church emphasized the need for the police to constantly align their strategies with the needs of the people, while noting that many innocent lives have been lost through unnecessary brutality, just like Jimoh Isiaka, and the wrong application of force. The church calls on the government to not only restructure the police, but to also reorientate the officials towards modern ways of policing. The church welcomes the disbandment of SARS and notes the establishment of a new outfit called the Special Weapons and Tactical Team, SWAT, but advise that it should not become a case of an old wine in a new bottle. The church retaliates its calls on the government to take urgent steps to tackle the rising rate of unemployment, decade in the nation's education system, and the general harsh economic situation in the country. The church appeals to young Nigerians to comport themselves orderly as they are being online and in major cities across the federation. But the government of Lagos State do not want that. The government of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, ó ti sanwó èkó fún wọn báyìí. Ó ti sanwó èkó fún wọn báyìí. I remember when he was coming. Sanwó èkó, ó ti sanwó èkó, ó ti sanwó fún yín báyìí now. Mad people all over the place. And that shit old country called Nigeria. Ebi Sanwo-Olu ti sanwó fún yín báyìí. Now he has delivered your letter, but Buhari said, shit, F that. I don't want to use the F word. Buhari said, go and Sanwo Baba. Sanwo, go clear those people from there. Go and clear them away. We are not making, the economy is not making money. The northern people are not making money. The Emirates, the Fulanis, the Hausas, the northern elite, the caliphate that is controlling Nigeria. Oh, you don't know that is the north that is controlling Nigeria. They are losing money in the port every day. You are the one that brings goods from Asia, from all over the world. The Hausa do not need to bring any jack shit. They sit down at the port authority. They sit down at the airport. Do you know that most of you that have traveled now, you are the one that wants to go home. The Hausa do not have to go anywhere while you are running all over the place. Let's open the phone line for a few minutes and then we will continue with the next part of this broadcast. A very good afternoon and welcome. Sanwo-Olu has delivered your letter, but the message is go back and create that mess where he's now traveling. Has Sanwo-Olu ever traveled before where they're shooting guns as the governor? Now he's shooting guns. He's telling them that I am in charge. And brutality. Now he's traveling. Now they're shooting gun. The same straight bullet that killed Jimoh. We have the first caller. And then straight to the point. Latin Niger State. Okay. She won't protest in Niger State.
What protest inside àwọn because Niger State?
Okay. Kí ló ń protest fún because àmọ̀ pé ó lè jọ náà méjì. Ṣé protest fún?
Prosas làwọn protest.
Prosas làwọn ìyẹn mo ṣe ń béèrè tó mọ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀yẹn àwọn ní protest láti end SARS. Ó yẹ ẹgbọ́n sókè kíákíá kalẹ̀ fún ẹlòmíràn láyé ẹgbọ́n sókè.
So tó ṣe ni pé iṣẹ́ àwọn ẹlẹ́sọ̀yà fẹ́ ṣe rẹ̀ tá bá ṣe dáàsù tó máa tètè yá wa ni because táwọn yàrá bá jáde they will intend to hurt people. And ibẹ̀ ni àwọn Yorùbá ọjọ́ ti máa dìde pé okay ẹ̀ta àwọn ẹni because most of it àsọ yìí kò tí ì yá àwọn èèyàn gan up to now àwọn èèyàn tí ò understand. Ike ọgbọ́n system táwọn yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ lò because last time most of the video kan sí that's what they are planning in north. Abẹ́ understand most of the video àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan sí kan ṣe pé in their language. Abẹ́ understand. So ẹ̀dá pọ̀ advice àwọn tó jẹ́ bí ẹ̀dá àwọn káyọ̀tì jáde ní time ká ṣe protect yìí. So everything go for the because people are bad, they not be here. Please, thank you very much.
All right, Eshegon, láti Niger State, wọ́n ní kàkà káwọn protest, àwọn support SARS ni. Ìgbà tá à ń ṣe kankan náà, ẹranko ni wọ́n lọ́hùn yẹn. +447594050979. That is a number to call. Sanwo-Olu has delivered your letter, and the president has also give him the instruction. Now he's going and down shooting gun. He wasn't doing that about 3 days ago. We have another caller. Orúkọ yín o bulletin pè wá. Ẹ káàsán.
Mohammed láti Èkó.
Láti Èkó, báwo lè kó ṣe rí báyìí? Apá abúlé kò lẹ́yìn wà.
Side my two creek beside yẹn.
Báwo ni bẹ̀yẹn ṣe kò sí ẹni ìyọnu ní gbogbo bẹ̀?
Kò sí ìyọnu, àwọn kan ṣe protest, àwọn fíìmù kan ṣe protest lórí àárẹ̀ ti stop.
Okay. Ó yá ẹ dá sí ní kíákíá.
Ọdún kan fẹ́ sọ ni pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ títí EndSARS ló ń sọ yìí, Yorùbá fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wọn títí wá. Ká má bá wọn join ìwé ẹgbẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe awareness wọn pẹ̀lú wọn. Ká fún wọn lẹ̀ kí wọ́n ṣe EndSARS. Tó ń bọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ sáré táwa ṣe ló bí EndSARS yìí. Ẹ̀rù ló bí EndSARS tí ò bá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó láyé fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ìwé jáde wọn tẹ́lẹ̀. And the history of this country, this kind of awareness ní wọ́n jáde wọ́n protest kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. So awareness ti wa òun ló jí eléyìí. So bọ́tẹ́ mi kọ́ máa sọ ni pé kí wọ́n ká continue kàdé tó àwọn ibi yìí wọ́n ní plan tiwọn. So wọ́n ní plan tiwọn. So báyìí àwọn tó wà náà ti ẹ̀ sí wọn support it kó SARS làwọn ṣe. Ṣètì ibẹ̀ ibi táwọn ti máa mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ ìlú yìí kò ń ṣe for everybody for some certain people ni. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa Ọlọ́run adé gbọ́ adélérí náà call and petition wa ló ṣe kókó jù.
Call and petition. Eshegon, ìyàwó rẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Thank you very much, the last caller. +4475940050. MC Oluomo. I'm still looking for all their names. I have their names. While I'm waiting to receive more calls. MC Oluomo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Yes, ẹ máa ti pè é kọ fún mi ní few minutes kí n fi dárúkọ gbogbo wọn. This again, we gave them the warning before the October 1st rally. A tún máa dárúkọ gbogbo yín pátápátá. Ẹni tó bá mọ̀ wọ́n, ẹ sọ fún wọn pé ọmọ kan wà nílùú òyìnbó tó ń sọ fún wọn pé gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ wọn láti rí o. Wọ́n ṣe gan-an. Àwọn ọmọ wa tí wọ́n lọ attack lénìí. àti ríṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wọn o. This is the list of the Lagos State National Union of Road Transportation executive members to hold responsible for the atrocity. Ṣé rí bàbá tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó gbé àmà dání yẹn? Àmà lára àmà tó gbé wá tó fẹ́ fi wọ́n ti ṣàwọn èèyàn léṣe láàárọ̀ yìí ní níwájú government house. Ó dàbí nísìn màmá wa Adérónkẹ́ ẹ ṣe sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ dárúkọ àwọn orúkọ yẹn náà kẹ́ tó pè wọlé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ pè. Ṣé rí ó dàbí nísìn pé kémi lọ síwájú lé Boris Johnson káwọn kan wá attack mi mọ́bẹ̀ kọ́lọ́pàá má ṣe nǹkan kan òun ni tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Àti ní kan máa ti pè àwọn èèyàn kì í gbọ́. These are the list. You can also write their names on the thread as I'm mentioning the names. I need somebody to also help us to. I'll put the names out. Let me even do that first. It will be easy for you. So the name is already on Koiki Media Oduduwa page. And then let me quickly also drop it into the other streaming that we are doing on Olayomi Koiki as well, so that people can see the names clearly. These are those we should hold responsible for the atrocity that took place in Lagos. Lagos! Lọ́sàn-án, broad daylight. People are bringing weapons. Ẹ máa rántí o, kọ́ máa fi gbogbo eléyìí sínú record o. Àná àníṣe election ṣe ní 2023. I hope that everybody can see that broad daylight, kò ń ṣe lálẹ́ o, broad daylight, people are coming out of the transportation of Lagos State government and then going to attack people in front of Lagos State government house. Okay, it's getting better every day. I say good afternoon to those of you all over the world. Quite a lot of comments on Koiki Media. I'll come there in a minute to read your comment. But let's now read some of the names out quickly. Alhaji Musiliu Ayinde Akinsoya, tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí MC Oluomo, is the state chairman. Comrade Sulaiman Ojora is the state deputy chairman. Comrade Ganiu Shitu is the state vice chairman. Comrade Roswell Mukaila is the state vice chairman. Comrade Kehinde Joseph is the state vice chairman. Comrade Usman O. Teslim is the state secretary. Comrade Yinka Azan is the state assistant secretary. Comrade Adekunle Muspa Sego is the state treasury. Comrade Ganiu Ayinde Tampeni Zaria is the state deputy treasurer. Comrade Moshood Omojowa, state organizing secretary. Bí àyẹ̀ló bá wọn organize gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n lọ ṣe jàǹbá láàárọ̀ yìí. Comrade Ibrahim Yusuf is the state financial secretary. Ìyẹn ló sanwó fún wọn. Kọ̀jọ́ náà fún wọn ní 1,500 lọ́sàn fún yàn kankan. Ṣé rí pé ibi tí ebi pa àwọn ọmọ wa dé, àwọn ọmọ wa náà lọ tún fẹ́ dá ogun sílẹ̀. Ṣé rí gbogbo àlátà ńlá yẹn? Ẹ fún mi ní 1 minute. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Àwọn orúkọ tá à ń dá yẹn, gbogbo orúkọ àwọn tí ó jẹ́ member, executive member, àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀, àwọn ni gómìnà rán níṣẹ́ pé lọ parí iṣẹ́ yìí, àwọn ọmọ tó dúró síbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ lé wọn torí pé Buhari ti fún mi ní ọ̀dà. Gómìnà tó ń lọ jáde tí kò yìnbọn sókè pàòpàò, ó wá di pé ó ń jáde nínú government house, ó ń yìnbọn pàòpàò. Ìbọn pàápàá náà ló máa bá Jimoh Isiaka, ìbọn 3, bullet 3 ló yọ lára ẹ̀. Ìtorí pé ìbọn yẹn ò bá gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n lie down yẹn. Ó ti gba power lọ́wọ́ Buhari, dead or alive, ọ̀bí ẹ̀ tó ń lo mask, it doesn't make any difference to me. Ọ̀ṣínbàjò keep quiet, àbí ẹgbọ́n bàbá yẹn, bàbá kúkúrú yẹn, àníkẹ́ máì tí pè ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Ìjẹ́gbọ́n bàbá kékeré yẹn, bàbá kékeré Ọ̀ṣínbàjò. Bó ṣe máa dé fìlà bí tawó lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn, irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀, irọ́ ló bá dé. We will call his name, he's part of the government. Ọ̀ṣínbàjò, you are part of this government that is killing the youth of today. Ọ̀ṣínbàjò, you are part of the problem. My name is Olayomi Koiki. Orí òpè. let's go back. Comrade Moshood Omojowo, Organizing Secretary. Comrade Ibrahim Yusuf, State Financial Secretary. Comrade Sunday Ogunleye, the State Auditor, Momentum Audit, àwọn ọmọ olè. Ó lè ní gbogbo àwọn National Union of Road Transportation. Ó lè ní gbogbo yín. Kí ló audit? Ó lè ní gbogbo yín pátápátá. Alhaji Akeem Tijani, State Assistant Organizing Secretary. Ìyẹn náà wà lára àwọn tó organize àwọn thugs tó lọ attack àwọn èèyàn. Oh, because torí pé wọ́n wá end Nigeria, kò kàn ẹ́ àbí? Kò kàn ẹ́. Comrade Mrs. Ọmọlàbákẹ́ Adélakùn, ìyá níwọ náà ó dẹ̀ bímọ tiẹ̀. Nígbà tí ẹ bá àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ ó ṣe é ṣe kọ́ máa wà Nàìjíríà. Obìnrin lẹ́nu níyò, àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ lè má sí Nàìjíríà bó ṣe wà yẹn. Púpọ̀ náà àwọn ọmọ wọn Dubai ló ń lọ ti kàwé àti Istanbul. Turkey lọ́mọ ń lọ kàwé nísìnyí. Gbogbo owó National Union Transportation tó bá ti kó jẹ, ibẹ̀ lọ fi rán àwọn ọmọ wọn lọ. Àwọn ọmọ tó tún wá ń sọ pé wọ́n ń pa wọn, ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn èèyàn jáde pé kọ́ lọ máa àtáàkì wọn. Ẹ̀ ń fún wọn ní 1,500 naira. Ẹ̀ ń lo Lagos Transportation Bus. Ẹ̀ tẹ̀ tí wàá lo dánfó orí burúkú yín tẹ máa ń gbé káàkiri. Ẹ kó wọn sínú BRT. Akazim H. Ọlánrewájú, Water State Trustee. Alhaji Wasiu Ọmọlé, State Trustee. Alhaji Mufutau Mutiu, State Trustee. Tọ́lání aka Obama, gbogbo Ìyànàpá. Shiro Ìlúpéjú, Akeem No Cost Mushin, Talo Skibo Oshodi. Àti wọ́n pe bàbá kan ní ẹ̀ràn mi létí ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ bá mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa, gbogbo àwọn tó mọ̀ wọ́n ní Mushin yẹn. Bàbá yẹn ìyẹn ni don wọn nínú Mushin. Bàbá yẹn náà ní don wọn ní Mushin. Gbogbo yín ẹ máa ṣọ́kù ni, gbogbo yín pátápátá. Orúkọ Ọláyọmí Kòìkìdé ní jẹ́. Gbogbo yín pátápátá. Àwọn tí ẹ mọ̀ káwọ̀ tí ṣẹ́rí EndSARS kọ́ láwa fẹ́. Àwa fẹ́ end Nigeria náà dẹ̀ máa end ẹ̀yìn náà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. End Nigeria làwa ń wá, but a láti make sure pé àwọn ọmọ tó lọ ń ṣe EndSARS ẹ̀ ṣe jàǹbá fún wọn. We'll take the calls at the moment because I was talking about the names of those that called. +4475 9405079. I guess we had a caller. Let's go straight to that. My sister first, then I'll call some of you that have called as well. A very good afternoon if you've just joined us. This is Babajide Sanwo-Olu, your Lagos State Governor, that went to take directives. Ó parọ́ fáwọn yẹn ni. Ó náà lọ deliver letter fún Buhari. Be had a fake one. Ẹ bá wo Buhari náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà bí copy and paste ni. Bígbà tí yàn copy nǹkan lórí WhatsApp kan sí WhatsApp kan. Ẹ bá rí lénìí bó ṣe máa rí ọ̀tọ̀. Ẹ bá rí lọ́dà bó ṣe máa rí ọ̀tọ̀. Ẹ já lọ sí ìlú Kálọ̀bá. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Pásítọ̀ Adébóyè. Àsìkò rẹ̀ fún wọn láti sọ fáwọn ọmọ ọ̀jọ́ wọn pé kán lọ sign petition. Kán yé máa sọ wípé àwọn support àwọn tó ń ṣe EndSARS, EndSWAT. Kán yé máa sọ fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. Nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kán ṣe ni pé kán sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ọ̀jọ́ wọn kán lọ bá wa sign petition and poll. Gbogbo wọn eléri ìbú ni wọn, èmi òkúkú lè ṣe fi má ṣe pé fún gbogbo wọn. Kán lọ sọ fún àwọn followers wọn. They should go and sign this petition and poll. They should go and sign it. Why is it so difficult for him to give instructions that they should sign the petition? Why? Then ṣẹ́rí nípa àwọn hoodlums tó lọ disturb àwọn ọmọ tó ń ṣe EndSARS. Àti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà. Ṣé tí ní kí gbogbo wọn kàn lọ fortify ara wọn? Ṣé rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn ó náà ló máa bí end Nigeria? But at the same time, nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe é ti Sanwo-Olu ń ṣe àti Olusola ọmọ tó jẹ́ kó máa ṣánkú ni. Wọ́n ti rán wọn pé kán kọ́kọ́ lọ ṣèṣe pé ọmọ náà làárọ̀ síná. Nǹkan tó ní kọ́kọ́ lọ ṣe nìyẹn pé ọmọ náà làárọ̀ síná. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ ẹyẹ yín? Ṣé tí wọ́n rí àwọn ọmọ yẹn àsìkò ti tó fún wọn láti máa lọ wọlé tó àwọn pípù ìlara?
Wọ́n ní ká tún máa rán ẹni sùn màmá. Wọ́n ní ká rántí Aládò ni ẹni tí mò ń rántí yẹn. Bàbá Aládò òun ni Don wọn ní Mushin. Bàbá Aládò ló ń pè ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Ṣé rí irú àwọn bàbá Aládò yẹn àsìkò ti tó fún àwọn ojútùú yìí láti máa lọ sí ilé àwọn pípù yìí, láti máa lọ sí ibi mọ́tò wọn, ilé àwọn fámìlì wọn kọ́ lọ máa dáná sí wọn. Àsìkò ti tó báyìí. ṣé wọ́n ní àwọn ẹni tí olú ọmọ tó àwọn ọgbọ́n wọn sáàbọ̀dì yẹn àsìkò gan ti wá pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé a máa lọ fún àwọn tí wọ́n lákàwọ́ nǹkan tó bá fi lè mú wọn tó jìde tó lọ gbé àwọn jàgùdà ṣé àwọn jàgùdà tó gbé jìde yẹn àfi sùúrù lọ́rọ̀ tí wọ́n ti brainwash wọ́n ti febi pamọ́ débi pé wọ́n lè ronú accepted wọ́n ṣé wọ́n láwọn tó rán wọn níṣẹ́ yẹn gangan làwọn ọmọ tó ń ṣe protest yẹn máa lọ jí pẹ̀lú èmi ní Sanwo-Olu yẹn kó jí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ èmi ní bàbá aládò yìí kó jí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó bá ti mọ̀ wípé àwọn ni wọ́n sponsor àwọn boycott yẹn àsìkò ti tó fún wọn láti máa lọ wọlé tó wọn kó máa dáná fún wọn ogun tó fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ bí kíákíá yẹn kó wá jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ṣé àwọn tó tán ṣé wọ́n láwọn àmì yẹn náà tó fẹ́ gbé jáde ọmọ tó dúró tì wọ́n náà ni akókó ti sọ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà tí ò bá dàrú kò lè yanjú kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kúkú fọ́jú pọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà ká mọ̀ wípé afẹ́ká láti Nàìjíríà kó dúdú wà máa lọ àsìkò kọ́ lé léyìí fún anybody láti bẹ̀rù àwọn ọmọ yẹn níbi láti lọ ṣe kiri láti lọ gbé agbára wọ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún yín láti pariwo pé kọ́ lọ fọ́tífà ara wọn kọ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ kọ́ lọ kúkú ṣì ìṣẹ̀ṣe làdà kọ́ jáde kọ́ dúró tì wọ́n kọ́ yìnbọn yẹn kó má rìn kọ́ yìnbọn yẹn kí ìbọn yẹn lọ pa wọ́n ṣé wọ́n ti bẹ̀rù kọ́ lé léyìí ṣé yín àtẹ̀sí àtọwọ́ ọmọ àti sanwó èpè sanwó ìyá sanwó òṣì sanwó òfò gbogbo wọn kọ́ dánú sí mọ́tò wọn anybody tó bá ti sori burúkú kan sori burúkú fún kọ́rí burúkú máa dé bá wọn àsìkò rí o Adébóyè kan lọ ṣọ́ra wọn kan lọ sọ fún àwọn ọmọ ìjọ wọn kan sign petition àpò kan yẹ bọ́ síta kan máa ní àwọn náà sọ̀pọ̀ ti ẹ̀ta ṣé wọ́n ṣe èrè ni kan sọ fún àwọn followers wọn kan lọ sign petition àpò kan sign the kan sọ kí pépà gbé kan sọ nínú church wọn kí wọ́n announce yẹ tó wá jẹ́ lóòótọ́ wọn fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà wọn káwọn youth wa kí ọkàn wọn balẹ̀ kan lọ sign petition àpò nǹkan tí mo ní láti sọ fún ọ láwọn.
ẹ ṣé gan ni thank you very much adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ màmá wa tó pè tán ẹ lọ sign petition and poll. I'm also aware of another petition that pops up on my radar. Sherry, okay, ẹ jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ màmá wa princess tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ Ọlánìpẹ̀kun. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ẹ bá mute tẹ̀yìn yẹn pátápátá ẹ gbóhùn sókè. Màmá.
Ọlọ́run á kó bá mi fi ẹ́ lọ́kàn balẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù.
Àmín.
Ìdààmú kéré tóbi kò ní fún ẹ o.
Àmín.
Ọwọ́ ayé òde ní báyìí láṣẹ ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀.
Àmín.
Àwọn alálẹ̀ àti ẹlẹ́yìn wọn á pẹ̀lú ẹ̀
àṣẹ o
lórúkọ Jésù.
àṣẹ
Torí tá a bá máa gba ìlú yìí kò ní ṣẹ̀yìn ẹ o.
àṣẹ o
Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ ní fòkú ẹ̀ ránṣẹ́ sílé láṣẹ ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀.
àṣẹ o.
Mo fẹ́ dá sẹ́tò mi.
Ẹ ti
Lẹ́yìn
wọ́n.
gbogbo àwọn ẹni tí olú ọmọ àwọn aláyé bàjẹ́ gbogbo tẹ̀ dárúkọ yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n ò ní ṣe nǹkan kan because these guys are benefiting from this government. So you don't expect them to do nothing.
Okay.
Àwọn náà ń jẹ́ ṣèbí gbogbo owó tán kó yìí àwọn náà ń fún wọn ní chẹ́ńjì náà yìí fún wọn gan kán ṣe bí wèrè ọmọ àjọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní gbogbo wọn. So I tell myself àwọn eléyìí are not learned so àwọn kan learned náà kan ṣe o so màá kọ́kọ́ lo the past the aspect pé number one mo learned then number two ní pé ṣọmọ kò sí ẹni tó bá fẹ́ gba ó fẹ́ fóúnjẹ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ní kò yí sí i tí kò ń ṣe wọ̀nyí anybody tó bá ti ń jẹun ọ̀ kí ẹ̀ka yé anybody bá máa bàjẹ́ káwọn ṣáàtì máa rówó náà ni ẹ wo wà sí àìdè olórí burúkú yẹn náà àdéhìí wà sí àìdè olórí ibú tẹ́tọ́ débi ẹ̀ sáà ti pé máikrófóònù wì àwọn èèyàn náà bọ̀ ọ̀dọ́pọ̀lọ́ wọn máa tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn òun dàlẹ́ ní kòkó ṣe kọ́ ní pé point àdé gbóhùn ẹ̀ láti jọ́tọ̀ sí protest.
Níbo.
Ẹ lè gbóhùn rú wọn bàbá Adébóyè á dáa fún ìyá mi tó sọ̀rọ̀ kan sí náà àwọn náà wọ́n dúró síbẹ̀ wọ́n ní I support ṣé I support níbi tó wà wọ́n nìkan máa fi move forward. Ìwúlẹ̀ ṣèbí gbà tó di pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ní tó máa fẹ́ ti tọ́jú ni wọ́n jẹ tẹ̀sírín wọn bọ́ta wọ́n gbọ́ wọn láti ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀ ní òṣèpẹ̀ fún wọn tó fi àwọn ọmọ wọn níbi tó bá wà ẹlẹ́ka gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó ń payẹ jù ikú ló máa pa àwọn ọmọ tí wọn náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ ṣèbí Bọ́lá Tinubu Ahmed gbọ́ ọmọ ọdún nígbà yẹn ni tó pa àwọn nǹkan táwọn náà ń pè lọ́mọ torí àwọn tó bí àwọn tí wọ́n ń pa yìí náà ní àṣetí tí wọn náà lọ ṣe bí wọn. Àwọn tó ní tó ń rán yẹn náà àwọn náà lọ́pọlọ ni ìbáṣe fún wọn lọ́pọlọ ṣèbí tí àgbogbo ìlú ni wọ́n ń jà. Tí káàkùn ẹ̀ náà bá dé sẹ́kò dé káwọn náà ni àwọn ìnílà káyè mi òun wo ní síọ́ọ̀sì tó tẹ́tẹ̀ ọ̀jẹ̀ tó bá wọn dání yẹn náà tó ń bojú ó bonú ìyá ẹ̀ máa sun fún àìní lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ajé àwọn tó lọ́jọ́ ìní nítorí báwọn tó ń pa Òde lọ́lé ká máa sọ pé ó fẹ́ fọmọ lọlé. Àwọn wá káwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n lọ fi wọ́n hàǹgì káàkiri. Òkú wọn náà ibi tó ti wọ́n hàǹgì sí yẹn. Òkú wọn náà máa fi wọ́n tẹ́ sí wọn lọ́lá àwọn tó lọ́jọ́ èyí. Lọ́lá àwọn tó ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ní jẹ́rìí àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n náà. Èmi náà mo ń sọ èmi àtọ́kọ́ mi wẹ̀ hájú yẹn nígbà tí gómìnà orí burúkú yẹn tó lọ bá Buhari táwọn yẹn sọ pé first governor to protest ní òwe ló pélé ó sì wá síwájú ní kò protest.
Camouflage ni.
I'm saying it.
Camouflage ni. Òun náà wá gbé bánà sókè ní ó gbé bánà sókè.
Àwọn ọmọ tí yóò bá protest ṣé wọ́n jẹ́ protest nìyẹn. Ẹ̀rí tó ń sọ láàárọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ táwọn èèyàn lọ jòkó fún wọn máa ní sèse wọn. Why not do it immediately? Why not do it? Kí ló mú yín lọ́wọ́ dání tẹ̀ ṣeṣe? Is that how to protest? Àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tètè rí they are unable to see it. Beyond nǹkan tó ń ṣe, ó jẹ́ ọmọ báwa ní ìṣàwọ̀ àgbọ̀ ni. Àwọn ọ̀gbọ̀n náà, ó ní mo ṣe sọ báwọn èèyàn ni. Àwọn ibi tó wọn náà sá pamọ́ sí yẹn, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó pẹ̀ tán. Tábà níwò ewa, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó pẹ̀ tán sí. Ilé wọn ni ká máa fi náà sí. Tábà mọ locations àwọn ọmọ wọn ni ká máa pa. Nígbà tí ayé gbogbo wọn bá fẹ́ bàjẹ́, wọ́n mọ̀ pé there is nothing called Nigeria látọdún wo. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Ó dẹ̀ má tó kómi dáná, ìjọ kan ló máa ń jókòó. Mo listen sí interview Ṣòwòrẹ́ lálẹ́ àná. Nígbà tí Túndé Ẹ̀dùnà tí ṣe interview fún, I think it was 2 days ago now. Tó ṣe interview fún. Ó ní the one thing tó make òun happy, tó dẹ̀ make èmi náà happy ni pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ò níyàn kan tó fẹ́ dìbò wọn lólórí. Ká ní pé wọ́n lólórí ni ẹni yẹn lọ́ọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Àdáàdì ìgbà tó ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́kọ́ pé Naira Marley lólórí everybody. Wọ́n lọ mú Naira Marley. Ìgbà tó yẹ wọ́n tún pe Davido. Nígbà tó ti rí pé kò tó lórí ìsìn. Léèkì kò sí àgùn kan ti bá mú yàn torí pé kò ní olórí. Nítorí pé ìyá ti jẹ́ everybody kọjá àtẹ̀. Àpọ̀ ń gbọ́kọ̀ mẹ́lẹ́ran ni wà ní etí la fi ń gbọ́. Adẹ̀ ń wẹ̀ àwọn òrẹ́rọ̀ jẹ. Ẹ̀yin kan dẹ̀ wà bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin rí fra. Ẹ̀yin kan ní ní tòun. Wọ́n wà ẹ̀kọ́ bìlí pẹ̀ lè ṣe Nàìjíríà ẹni à. Ṣé bí òyìnbó ni ṣé wọ́n kì í jẹ́wọ́ ni? Wọ́n jẹ́wọ́ náà. Ìyá ẹ̀ lọ́sìn pé ọjọ́ ọdún náà máa láwọn olùdókè tó máa wúkọ́ àwọn olùkọ́ kiri. But at least they are doing something. Ìṣe pé wọn kọ́wọ́ jẹ náà bọ́pẹ́ yẹ kó ṣe ní 5 pounds. Wọ́n lè gbé 500 pounds wá fún yàtí iye táwọn máa ṣe nì. Àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ kílẹ̀ ìfá tó bá tẹ̀ máa náwó wọn. At least give them good roads, give them water, give them the necessity of life.
Ẹni sùúrù màmá wa ẹ ṣe sùúrù gbogbo iná lẹ máa pè wọlé. A ti rí ojú ọmọ àlè tí ó lọ wà lára àwọn tó àtàkì wọn ní Ìkẹjà láàárọ̀, orúkọ ẹ̀ ló ń pè ní Àdìgún Òòṣà. Ojú ẹ̀ nílé yìí, ojú ọmọ olè, ẹgbọ́n sókè màmá wa.
So àwọn òótọ́ pàtàkì máa náwó bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ, but ẹ tiẹ̀ ṣe the normal thing táwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀ lè jẹ́ bí àlàáfíà. Jẹ́ tiẹ̀ ṣe yẹn lásán, this is what our people are calling for, and that is not too much to ask. Èmi ò rò fáwọn ọ̀gá táwọn èèyàn béèrè fún too much to ask. So níbi tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ ìdáyé wọn ti bàjẹ́ dé èsì, àwọn òtí ẹ̀ wá kọ́ ní ìfọ̀ gbogbo yẹn mọ́, kò sí nǹkan kan káwọn fẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ́. Mo ń sọ òun lèmi náà ṣe ń sọ nígbà tí mo wọ interview yẹn lálẹ́ àná. Ó sọ pé this will be end Buhari pàápàá. Àti end Buhari àti end Sàn. Àní end Nàìjíríà gbọ́gbọ́gbọ́. That is our main target. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa tì wá lẹ́yìn. Àwọn alálẹ̀ máa tì wá lẹ́yìn tó lójú òní tì wá. Gbogbo àwọn tó bá kù tó wà nídìí ìbàjẹ́ yìí. Tinubu náà ti wọn lára kó máa ṣòkú ọmọ yẹn o. Kò jẹ́ ní kìkóòrò. Ó bá ṣòkú ọmọ ọgbọ́n ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ́gbà ẹ̀. Ojú ẹ̀ ti dá fún olórí burúkú. Ojú ẹ̀ dá bàjẹ́ ògbà tó máa kúrà.
Ẹni sùúrù pé mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan according to this Twitter handle we have found his name is Adigun Òòṣà. He's one of the thugs that attacked in Alausa protester. Ansars anonymous Jack Mesud James Mefo Adamu MC Oluomo COVID-19 Baba Alado yẹn òun gangan ló wà behind gbogbo wàhálà tó bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Baba Alado ló ń pe bàbá yẹn. Òun gangan ni òun ní dán wọn. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì sẹ. Baba Alado òun gan. Ṣe rí gbogbo MC Olúọmọ táwọn yẹn máa ń pariwo yẹn. Baba Alado gangan ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn lẹ́yìn. Òun ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún Tinubu. Òun ló mú gbogbo wọn. Baba Alado máa gbé picture wá fún yín láìpẹ́ yìí. Picture kan wà lọ́wọ́ mi. Baba Alado yẹn gangan òun ni kingpin. Ẹ mọ̀ pé kò sí ìlú kankan tó ní kingpin. Òun ni kingpin wọn ní lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹgbọ́n sókè ìyá wa ká tó fẹ́ lómi láyé. Ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Nínú ọ̀fẹ́ lomi ìfẹ́ ló gbogbo àsìkò wá ní ọ̀dà yín. Àwọn náà kí gbogbo wọn àwọn màá fún wọn ní nǹkan ẹyọ ọkọ̀ ìṣe tó lọ lọ́lá àwọn alálẹ̀ lọ́lá àwọn tó tẹ ayé ìdó lọ́lá àwọn tó tẹ ilẹ̀ wa ló gbogbo wọn tó pa ọmọ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn ọmọ òní gbẹ̀yìn wọn ó dàbọ̀ pé.
ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá wa princess ló pè tán ẹgbọ́n sókè ẹni tó bá sì fẹ́ pé àyè tí wà fún gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí orúkọ tèmi á máa jẹ́ Ọláyọmí Kóìkì Babaládò ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ̀ ẹ sọ fún Babaládò pé kó ṣọwọ́ ẹ̀ kó ṣe sùúrù ọ̀rọ̀ endsars kan láwa ń bá bọ̀ o ìyí táwa ń bá bọ̀ ó le ju endsars lọ so ṣe rí gbogbo tó ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn kọ́ lọ máa dira kọ́ prepare mọ́ Nàìjíríà ó sì ń bọ̀ àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mẹ́yẹ bọ̀ lápò ni à ń fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni tẹ́ bá ń sọ pé ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ àlè ṣe orí òun lélẹ̀ àwọn ló máa lọ open Facebook account tó máa fún ní 1,500 naira tó máa report fún Babaládò wọ́n máa report fún gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú ìgbà tó yẹ pé ìṣẹ́ náà ló débẹ̀ ṣé yẹ kọ́ mọ káàárọ̀ òjíire máa ṣe gbogbo pálapàla yẹn ẹni tó bá ti pè after 2 minutes a máa gbé yín wálẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣe kíákíá kí a lè fẹ́ lómi láàyè orúkọ yín o bọ́lẹ̀ tí ń pè wá. ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ṣẹ́gun àti ìlú Èkó.
ìlú Èkó lápá bo nílùú Èkó.
lápá Ayọ̀bọ̀. mo pè yín ní àárọ̀ bí mo pè yín bẹ́ẹ̀ píkẹ́t mo sáré kọ́ tiẹ̀ tabalẹ̀ rántí. Now mo wà into a meeting ni mo kò fẹ́ kẹ́ sáré bọ̀ ní but there was no time. Ṣé ẹ rí gbogbo endsars tó ń ṣe gender ni o. Only gender. The gender is just to end Nigeria. Meeting tí mo wà, mo wà ní meeting tó ẹ pé ó wà ní is somehow classified. I can't say it openly. Mo pè é so that kẹ́ bá lè kẹ́ fi etí ara yín gbọ́. And bí mo ṣe pè yẹn, one of my colleague, òun ló pa, type the pic ló sáré pa. I was not opportune to record. She understand? So continue come and so far when you pay. There are some people that are funding it. There are some people, I mean well-known people that are funding endsars. You understand? The aim is just to break Nigeria.
Okay.
That is the aim. It is just to break Nigeria. So everyone pé bóyá wọ́n gbé enter sí iwájú. Kó location 419. Tí wọ́n bá wá ń gbé revolution now. Can you show where no one in title of endsars no want to move?
Yes, Nisuru, I'm just getting Nisuru, Mabinu, EU in Nigeria. EU is concerned by the incident that took place during the protest against Special Anti-Robbery Squad in Nigeria. Peaceful protests are part of a thriving democracy. The announcement that serious police reform will take place is an important step to secure the right of the citizens. Both okay. Bàbá mi tó ń pè látẹ̀kọ́.
So there are some people that are funding it. Tí èèyàn kan bá wá ń fẹ́ break Nigeria as identity wọ́n máa mẹ́ni wọ́n máa capture it. She understand? So endsars yẹn kò ní leader. There is nobody tó ẹ pé bóyá òun ni leader of endsars. She understand? There are some people behind that are funding it.
Okay. Okay.
The aim is just to end Nigeria. Barely. The aim is just to end Nigeria. And very soon, see, mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ní sharing generation yìí. Wọ́n ti in fact they really mess with the wrong generation. They mess because generation tọ̀dọ̀ mi as the fuck up is the truth as the fuck up. Sharing generation tó wà play as at now. Go lọ́gbọ́ wọn ọ̀gbọ́ kan. You understand? Goal of come and bush away. If you don't lead law, I'm a break here.
Okay.
Breaking, I'm a break, I'm a batching.
Okay.
That is it.
Breaking. Thank you very much, it's exactly 3 o'clock. We are still reviewing the incident of what is happening in Nigeria. Once again, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. What kind of animal do we call this? Nigeria at the verge of breakup.
Yes, an studio. Let this guy see. Oh, yeah. That's why they slap me. Ogu kill and leave the head for us. See the person that is
okay.
Ká sọ ọ́n bọ̀dá mi Ọláyọmí Kóìkì.
Káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Yes, sir. Ṣé ti rí nǹkan tí èmi kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé àwa Yorùbá, àwa ìran aládé, kí Olú ọ̀run Elédùmarè kó yẹ kó túbọ̀ dá fún wa jù báyìí lọ sí. A ní àbámọ̀ ló máa ń kẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn ìjọba
Nísùúrù Saheed bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sí wọ́n ní kò àníṣe èmi tí mo yẹn sẹ́ẹ̀ kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ 2 years ago kò sí nǹkan kan tí Tinubu fẹ́ ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bàbá aládò òun gangan ni kingpin gbóhùn sókè Saheed.
Ó ti pẹ́ tí ìjọba Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ti ń tàn wọn bàbá ńlá bàbá wa a máa ṣe ná a máa ṣe títì a máa ṣomi.
Irọ́ ni gbogbo
yẹn. Ó ti
yẹn.
pẹ́ tí wọ́n ti ń tàn wọn bàbá wa títí àwa kéré àwa náà tún wá bímọ síbẹ̀. But nǹkan tí èmi kàn mọ̀ ni pé àwọn ìjọba yìí wọ́n ti ṣe the greatest mistake. Generation tí kò yẹ kí wọ́n fi ẹ̀tàn bá lò òun ni wọ́n lọ ń try shit pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n bá mọ̀ ni wọn ò ní tan generation títí wa yìí rárá. Wọ́n ti ṣe the greatest mistake ní ilé ayé wọn. Ṣẹ́ni láti ìgbà tí èmi ti fi etí mi gbọ́ wípé wọ́n dá 800 billion fún wa fún COVID-19 relief. Tí Buhari and others tí wọ́n wá kó yẹn jẹ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ sọná sílé. Ṣẹ́ni láti ọjọ́ yẹn máa kí n pa ọ́ fún yín bọ̀dá mi yọ̀ mí. Láti ọjọ́ yẹn lèmi tí ń wá ọ̀nà bí Nàìjíríà ṣe máa fọ́ tó ní kálukú dẹ̀ máa kó ẹ̀kọ́ ìdánisọ́wọ́. Opportunity lélẹ̀ tó délé wọ́n ti ṣe mistake pẹ̀lú generation tí kò yẹ kó tamper pẹ̀lú. A dẹ̀ máa fọ́ Nàìjíríà kankan lẹ̀ ní ṣe àwọn alágbára Ọlọ́run. I rest my case.
Ó ṣe gan ni bàbá nìyẹn ló pè tán ẹni tó bá fẹ́ dá sétò náà the number is still open ṣe rí i pé in tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ tó ń sùn yìí ni àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì ń lọ attack láàárọ̀ yìí ṣe rí i táwọn yẹn ti ń sùn nídàájí ni àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì government officials because they are government officials as far as I'm concerned government officials went there and also started making life miserable for them ṣe rí wọn ṣáwọn ilé ṣọkọ àtìyàwó làwọn ilé ni àbí báwo lọ ṣe so mọ́ra wọn báyìí wàhálà wà o anyway we are tired of being oppressed let us end that shit hole called Nigeria ẹjọ tó bá ti ń pè ẹ bá wa mute ti background kẹ tó di pé ẹ máa pè a tún gbọ́ gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé ńbẹ̀ yẹn hello ẹ bá wa mute ti ẹ̀yin yẹn màmá wa ẹjọ.
àti mú òtún o ẹjọ́ nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ sọ ni wípé ṣé rí èrè mẹ́ta wọn yẹn tí bàbá aládò lọ fi gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá sí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ lọ wú wọn pátápátá èrè mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn bí bàbá aládò yẹn lọ ní wọ́n parí iṣẹ́ sí èrè mẹ́ta yẹn kọ́ bá wa wù kúrò àbẹ́ rí wọ́n bẹ̀ kàtó mọ̀ nǹkan tá a tún máa ṣe ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe o àṣẹ
àṣẹ o ìṣe o ẹja tún lọ sí France lọ́dọ̀ màmá wa ó ti lọ orí bété ẹ jẹ́ ń pè wọ́n padà ìwà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀wà ọkọ àtìyàwó ni wọ́n àtọ́nà tó bá ti jọ́kọ àtìyàwó wọ́n máa lọ fọwọ́ kọ́ ìyàwó níyàwó níbi tó ti ń ṣe protest o wọ́n mọ̀ pé yẹn tún lè díjà sílẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ìyàwó níyàwó kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ má lọ rí kọ́bí ṣe lọ ṣóòkì ní ẹ̀rín sí kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ má lọ pa ìyàwó mi lọ́mọ àlọ́ fọwọ́ kọ́ yẹn ẹgbọ́n sókè màmá wa ọlá láti France tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ yín mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ sì ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa Koiki is not a questionnaire ẹgbọ́n sókè màmá wa àwa ni ẹ mà.
bàbá mi ọkàn sóríire lágbára Ọlọ́run
àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
nígbà tí ètò yìí tó bá jiná wọn à ní wá yín tí wọn à ní wẹ̀mí náà tì.
àmín.
tẹbítẹbí taratara gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tí ń fi tọkàntọkàn ṣe iṣẹ́ yìí bí ògo ṣe ń jẹ́ ti Ọlọ́run a ní sọ ẹnikẹ́ni nù.
àmín.
ẹ rí ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ èyí ló máa fi hàn wípé Ọlọ́run ń bẹ lẹ́yìn Yorùbá mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lánàá nítorí pé ìṣẹ́ kan ní ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ ṣẹ́ tí gbogbo ó fi wá fọ́jú papọ̀. Ó ṣe mí láàánú fún bàbá Adébóyè nítorí pé wọ́n ka Bíbélì wípé ẹni tó bá mọ rere ṣe tí kò ṣe ó ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni fún. Wọ́n ka Bíbélì wọ́n mọ̀ wípé gbogbo ohun tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kì í ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Bíbélì fẹ́ràn bí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ràn òmìnira fún gbogbo ènìyàn. Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti wá tẹ̀mú bírèèni gbogbo àwọn followers wọn? Ojú tèmi fi rí nìyẹn o. Wọ́n ti tẹ̀mú bírèèni àwọn èèyàn. only kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ò follow. Kí ló wá ṣe wá nira? Wípé níbi tí nǹkan yìí dé yìí o, mo gbọ́ pé wọ́n ń sign àwọn petition kan o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá ti gbọ́ nípa rẹ̀, ẹ mọ́ sign rẹ̀ o. Nítorí kódà tí wọ́n tẹ̀ sọ wípé torí pé àwọn ibi tó lè já sí. Ṣùgbọ́n nítorí wípé wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ fi àwọn èèyàn sínú ìgbèkùn tí wọ́n dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù wípé Jésù ẹnikẹ́ni lè dé anytime. Àyè Jésù ń bọ̀, Jésù ń bọ̀. Ó lè má dé 100 years, ṣùgbọ́n Jésù tí wọ́n lè dé lọ́la, ó lè dé lọ́tùnla, ó lè dé lónìí kí lè òní ó tó sú. Ìdí nìyẹn tí wọ́n fi gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe gbogbo ohun tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣe mí láàánú pé I support. Sẹ́yìn la fẹ́ jẹ I support. Kèétí kan mọ́ wọn, wọ́n ní sùúrù. Nígbà tí ìbínú Ọlọ́run bá dé, gbogbo wọn ló máa fọwọ́ bà ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Nítorí Bíbélì sọ pé ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ kan kò ní lọ láì jìyà. Fún Sanwo-Olu, nígbà tí ṣebí Hausa Fúlàní ni, wọ́n sanwó, wọ́n sì máa sànyà rẹ̀ fún. Wọ́n ń tan gbogbo wọn ní. Wọ́n máa lò wọ́n sì máa dọ̀pù wọn. Fáwọn jàǹdùkú tí wọ́n ṣe ẹbí tí wọ́n kọ̀ ìyá ó ti dá ọpọlọ ẹlòmíì, ó ti dàrú débi wípé tó bá rí 1 naira ẹni tí wọ́n bá ní ó ń ṣe lọ nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹni wọ́n bá sanwó fún láti lọ pa ẹlòmíràn lẹ́kún kó má rìn jìnnà nítorí pé ẹkún tiẹ̀ náà ń tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn. Pẹ̀lú àṣẹ Ọlọ́run, ọba tó ṣílẹ̀kùn ọjọ́ òní tó tún lágbára látúntún tì í. Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tí wọ́n bá san owó ẹ̀mí èèyàn fún wípé ẹ lọ ṣe wọ́n pásápásá bí àṣẹ Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè kí ọ̀sẹ̀ yóò tó kolẹ̀ ìgbẹ́ ẹkún ta nílé tiwọn náà pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Ájú wa ṣe ẹ kú ètò.
Quite a lot of videos popping up. Once again, yes, we want a Yoruba nation. Let us not mix it together. But it does not mean because we want a Yoruba nation that we must allow these Janjaweed government to kill everybody before we get Yoruba nation. This is just where there's also some kind of shooting that is taking place. Ever mute the background. Ẹjọ́ when tó bá ti fẹ́ pè ẹ mute the background kẹ́ tó di pé ẹ máa gbé nọ́mbà pé fẹ́ pè wá ẹjọ́.
Ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ilẹ̀ Oòduà sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo àwọn ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tí àwọn ẹni tí olú ọmọ àwọn òṣìkà tí gbogbo wọn tó ń ṣèṣekúṣe yẹn àgbogbo àwọn tó bá mọ ilé wọn nọ́mbà wọn gbogbo àdírẹ́sì wọn kọ́ máa tẹ̀lé sí gbogbo àwọn mídíà tó bá mọ̀ pátápátá kọ́ máa tẹ̀lé síbẹ̀ tó kí gbogbo àdán ká lè máa fojú rí àwa ní mẹ́mórì wa. Àjẹ́ ìsídẹ̀ẹ̀tì kan ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mo rí nípa àwọn àwọn mọ́pọ̀pọ̀ kan tí wọ́n kú nígbà kan recently ni. So irú àwọn kíní ìbọn ọwọ́ wọn yẹn tí wọ́n kò ní ìdí fún wọn kó padà fáwọn ọlọ́pàá àti kankan wọ́n máa kú àwọn kíní ẹ̀ tó máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ ohun ìjà náà ní fún àwa náà lọ́la. And then irú gbogbo àwọn dáadáa sọ pé kí wọ́n fẹ́ lórúkọ wọn tó ń kú àbájẹ́ gbogbo wọn ẹ̀ kọ́ tó bá jẹ́ fẹ́ lórúkọ wọn wọ́n jẹ́ kọ́ máa mọ̀ wípé kò sígbà tá a lè lọ ká wọn mọ́lé a lè lọ lọ́sàn-án gan kò sígbà tá a lè ṣe so kí yẹn wà nínú máìdì wa and then gbogbo àwọn tó bá wá ń tì sọ́ọ̀pù wa nínú ọ̀nà ìrìnàjò táàrin yìí pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nation kò ní dúró wọ́n lọ́wọ́ gbà ọba tí ó àlọ́dìwà Muhammad kù nínú ipò ẹrú nígbà yẹn Ọlọ́run bá là àtẹ̀jọ́ tó gbogbo àwọn tó bá ń gbọ́ mi nínú mídíà ayé ìtàn tó wà lẹ́tù tó bá ń gbọ́ mi ẹjọ́ kan bá mi tẹ́ ọwọ́ òdi ọwọ́ mo fẹ́ ṣe ìpè fún àwọn gbogbo àwọn tó ń di sọ́ọ̀bù wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó ń fẹ́ jẹ́ ká lọ́nà lọ. Wọ́n jẹ́ bá mi ṣe èèyàn wọ́. Àti bàbá tí àdá ni mo fẹ́ kí fún wọn. Agbára Ọlọ́run. Bàbá tí àdá tàbí làádì pàtàkì mọ́ Adínà Alẹ́mọ́ Yorùbá mọ́ Kàsábà. Fàyàṣúra Nọ́ra Sátàlá Hàkì. Amọ́ra Àkú Àmọ̀lẹ́jà Àmọ̀jà Tọ́jà Àtọ́jì. Léjì Ìyá Agbolo Mímọ̀ Sáàdì. Gbogbo wọn máa sáàdì kiri. Tọmọtọmọ ayàtẹ̀tẹ̀ rárá.
It's now exactly 12 minutes past 3. This caller might not want to come live, so I'd have to check first. I'm live on the program at the moment. Okay, all right. Let me, because I know sometimes. All right, Egbon's okay, Mamawa.
I just want to comment on a little thing.
Yeah.
Lórí àwọn tó ń ṣe protest.
Yeah.
I know something will lead from one thing or the other.
Yeah.
But àwọn tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ síwájú ni I see that they're talking to Babajide. I don't see why they'll be talking to that man. Babajide cannot decide for a man. He can tell you that Jesus Bala depends for you to take either Jesus Bala. Babajide can tell you that they will sign the pope. Depend on them to sign that if they want to abuse, they don't need to abuse the man because he says he supports what the people are doing. We should stand on our words. We should do the right thing. We don't need to abuse one person because we want to know. I will not. For me, I will not support it.
Okay.
It goes straight. Baba, please, sir, if you want to announce for your job, and Baba is not in the. Even if it's you. You are a pastor of that job. You can't tell the Omo Ijope, it's not done. Redeem is not 100 church. Redeem is all over the world. If Babajide is the one, they will ask, which one do you have? Even if he's supporting Oduduwa, it will be àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ respect àwọn ọba ló yẹ ká respect àwọn òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run àti àwọn imam. We don't need to talk to them as if they are talking to anybody. Please, I beg of you and all the people on the audience, they should learn how to talk to people. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm just also receiving a report that I'm going to put that up in a minute. Adúpẹ́lọ́ màmá wa tó pè tán. Ṣé rí n tí gbogbo ọ̀ tí understand ni pé a ṣì ń dúró pé kí bàbá kan àti ìyá kan àti wòlíì kan àti babaláwo kan fún wa ní directives bá ṣe fẹ́ kúrò nínú Nigeria. We're going to come back into the conversation of the Yoruba nation now, so that we can then use that to close the conversation. Once again, I can see the governor of okay, this caller I've called before, but let's just put the caller through. I believe a caller called when you were leading on prayer. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Money from Shigala di fún yín. Ọkọ̀ tó gbé wá náà ti wá da protest ní láàárọ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n ti gbé wá again nísìnyí. So àwọn protest ọ̀dọ́ ti ń lé wọn padà nísìnyí.
Ṣé bye again?
Bye.
Ṣé wọ́n tún padà wá again?
Wọ́n padà wá again. Àwọn media yẹn náà ló gbé báyìí. Just ask them, please, sir. Thank you.
Hello? Okay. It's getting a little bit in Nigeria. There's governor of Lagos State have responded to the talk that was discharged. Definitely, Governor of Lagos State is denying that they don't. Lekki is still on a full lockdown. I'm just looking at a video of Lekki on my right-hand side. But I can show you quickly that the governor of Lagos State is denying sending thugs to the peaceful protest that is taking place in Lagos. Then, who is behind, the thugs? In front of Government House, let me quickly pull that up for those of us to read together. Once again, it is now exactly 16 minutes past the hour of 3 o'clock, right here where we are broadcasting from. You went to see Buhari, and Buhari, ni wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí unleash this dagger on those innocent protesters. Let's change the scene. And that is coming up now. This is what the governor is saying. Let's read that together. I understand the atmosphere of a distrust in which things are happening and how rapidly the situation has escalated. But I need to let every Lagosian understand that our government believes firmly in democratic ideas and we continue to act in accordance with our belief. I have received reports involving a bus in our state bus services. Our buses will never be involved in such activities, but Ari bus ti o ko àwọn èèyàn bọ́ta àwọn woodlands. I have instructed the state team to get to the root of it and we address our resident live today on development. Ìrọ̀lọ́pàá ó ṣe jẹ́ gbà tó dé látọ̀dọ̀ Buhari ní gbogbo ẹ̀wá ń dàrú. Ṣèbó ń lọ bá wọn gbé placard tó ń sọ pé end SARS. Ó ṣe wá di pé ó di jàgídíjàgà nínú Èkó. I understand. Okay, we've read that already before. Is that about it? I strongly condemn the attack of peaceful protesters by armed and unscrupulous elements trying to cut. Tàbí Babalado, gbé Babalado, gbogbo àjáde, ìrọ̀lẹ́ ń pa, ẹgbọ́n sókè, gbogbo àwọn tó gbé yín wọlé nìyẹn. Babalado ló gbé yín wọlé, òun ni kingpin yín láàrin Èkó níbẹ̀. So, tálẹ̀ máa fi máa fool. Who is fooling who? Let me just quickly come back onto the some of the images that I'm getting as well from one of our reporter. Let me show you that. These are okay. It's not going to come up properly there, so I might have to bring it there. Let's see what it's saying. Okay, I might have to. There's quite a lot of people outside, trying to get. Hello, caller. Orúkọ yín o, lẹ ti ń pè wá.
Ẹ káàsán sá o.
Ẹ káàsán. The line is not very good. So, and he's been trying to call. I can see that this thing is Cheriro. You can see that it is getting bigger every day. Something will lead to something. That is the situation. That's the situation.
They said they don't want even swats. They don't want even swats.
So, ó ń gbóná, ó ń yọ eruku, ó ń gbóná. Ṣé rí lára àwọn tí yẹ kí government máa take care. Can you see that? Ẹ ríran. Ẹ wo wheelchair yẹn gan fúnra rẹ̀ bó ṣe rí. So, these are the issues. Hello? Your line is not very good, so you might have to move away. Can you see the crowd is growing? Tó bá máa fi dọ̀la nísìn, ọ̀túnla, ó ń grow lójoojúmọ́ ni. Ojoojúmọ́ ló fi ń grow. We're going to bring the show to an end in just about mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Once again, I will end the show at exactly 3:30. But we will continue to monitor the situation. Protest ongoing, road still blocked. That is the information I'm getting. All police stations around the protest were empty. In Kotinde, that's the report from one of my reporters. All the police stations Let's see if we can get him again. We spoke to him earlier. Let's see if we can get through to him just to give us, the development of what is happening. Hello? Yeah, what's the situation now? We're still live here. Give me situation report.
They are still doing their protest. The road was still blocked.
Okay, where exactly are you on Imbole Wagongon? Area Ole Wagongon? Mokola in Ibadan, your state. What is the atmosphere? From your message I just read now, you say the police station is empty. Why is the police station empty?
Because due to what the government said,
okay,
they want everything to be peaceful. And these protesters, they are not ready to see any police confronting them, either confronting or stand on their way. So since the governor said the police should take the back seats, so none of them even show up.
But have the only soldiers? Okay. Have the protesters, have they been very peaceful? The protesters, have they been very peaceful?
Yes, very peaceful. They are not touching anything.
Okay. From your
music playing and they are all those.
From your engagement, yeah, you've been there now with them for like almost some few hours. What is the atmosphere by asking them questions? What are the questions you're asking them? And what are the response back to you?
The question I asked one of them, at least some of them, was what brought them here. Most of them are saying the Nigerian think they are food. They are changing the name of SARS to SWAT. They don't think they are food again. They can never be food again. So they need to protest that either SWAT or SARS is just stop everything and they should reform and rebrand the police.
So now then,
even one of them said, if Nigeria will be better, it will start from the police. But the police are the most corrupt organization in Nigeria. So that's what most of them are saying.
Okay, a lot of other individuals. I don't know whether you got the engagement with anyone saying that Nigeria is not working. We should end Nigeria. Did you get any kind of information of such among the gatherings in the last 3 or 2 hours?
Actually, I had someone saying it that he said, because presently he said he had a news that Northern governor are now meeting with the president that they did not support funding of SARS. That because SARS are doing a better job. And Southwest governor, they are also against it. So this thing is just like the solution that will end this thing is just breaking up. The outside, the Fulani should hold their SARS, while the Nigerian Southwest should hold their own security bill. Because what we agree here, they don't agree with it. So that's what the person said.
Okay, well, before I let you go again, some of the protesters have been there now for like 2 hours. I mean, yes. Food-wise, drink-wise, is that available as well in Mokola? Because we know in Lagos State, we've seen people giving them food. Is that the same position in Mokola? Are people also providing some of the food and the drinks for these protesters?
Actually, what I saw some cars that are full with drinks at the back, and they are giving it to some people. I don't know, maybe they have complaints of this, they are giving it, but I know that they are giving it to people. And as they were doing it, there are some sanitation team among them too. They are picking randomly what people are listening. So I can still send you a picture of those picking all what they are listening on the ground. So we have some people that are controlling the traffic among the protesters. So they are just making it peacefully.
Okay, before the last question is I'm just looking at the crowd and all those who are watching right now. What is the final message you can say? Looking at this crowd, do you think they can sustain it for more days, or do you think they will all fizzle away after a couple of days?
Yes, with what I'm seeing, they are already tired of fake promise of Nigeria, and they want to end it once and for all. They want to end it for once and for all. So that's what they are. Even these people seeing them, their faces are not smiling. Even I can see a beggar, at least disabled man, also holding a plant, and he's still staying in their midst, staying there with them. So that means these people are already tired of fake and promise of Nigerian. Even I have someone there saying, Buhari have failed us, then Buhari should go. Buhari should go. That's
so what you're saying now is you're also getting the hint from some of them now that start talking that Buhari should go. So that means these things might change from NSAS to Buhari should go.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's our reporter on ground there in Mokola. I will come back again to you. Thank you very much. That is, what we do, Koiki Media. We go straight into where it's all happening. We also have one of my one of our correspondents that is also very close to Alausa. Most of the videos that have been coming on Koiki Media page has been the one from my team in Alausa area. We continue to monitor the situation. A lot of people want the Oduduwa or the Yoruba to also come out in their flags, in their banner, to join the ongoing protest that is taking place. Is that your own take as well? Do you think people have to say yes, no? What is your take on that? We will continue to monitor and gauge that as well. We would love to go a little bit further, but I would love to also end here. But be rest assured that as I continue to monitor the situation, I can come back live on a different, not the Nigerian at the verge of breakup, just as the media to continue to look at the situation report. My team will continue to monitor the situation on ground. We will continue to feed you on all our social media handles. If you go every part from Instagram to Twitter to Facebook to LinkedIn, we are there making sure that the international community that have kept mute might not understand that Nigeria is at the verge of breakup. Look, this weekend will become a little bit tough. See, àwọn ọmọ tó jáde báyìí during the week, 6 months, some of them have not gone to school. Oh, you don't know. ASU has been on strike for 6 months. 6 months. Ara ń ta àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ṣẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí reporter mi tó wà láàrin wọn for over 3 hours ló ti wà pẹ̀lú wọn. Wọ́n ti ń sọ pé Buhari must go. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti ń sọ pé Buhari must go, á di pé Nigeria must end. Well, we cannot say more than enough from here. But one thing also is that if you want the poll and the petition, we've also made it very easy for you. All you need to do is go on the Koiki Media website where we have all those information on the portal. We didn't even start the broadcast on the website today because we were quite a little bit busy. So if you go there, you will see every information so far. From the I didn't even upload the ongoing broadcast as it's happening now. You could have been able to watch it. You will see a few information there that you can share with people. We will continue to update it as well. It's also got the anthem. It's also got the poll inside it, and likewise the petition as well. Let's take this caller because we're still here from Germany, but I'm going to rush the caller so that we can go out of this broadcast. Hello, Ekasun, sir.
Yes, sir. Adequato. Báyọ̀ ló ń pè láti Germany.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè yẹ.
Sẹ́rí nǹkan tó mi fẹ́ sọ lórí nǹkan tó ń tẹ̀lé sí ní ẹ̀ka. Sẹ́rí tó rúbẹ̀ wà. Tó ń gbọ́dọ̀ dẹ́wà ń bẹ̀ kí pété ẹ̀rọ tó ń protest yẹn tí wọ́n ń pariwo pé tí wọ́n ń ṣe pé ẹ̀sẹ̀ sẹ́rí tó bá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa lọ sáyé pé tí ọlọ́pàá kan bá pààyàn pààyàn àwọn lọ máa pàyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ wọn lé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì solution. Ó ti yẹn. Tó ń bá ti ń pariwo bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí wọ́n bá lè máa jẹ́ káwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ọ̀dà sáyé pé tí wọ́n bá ti pa èèyàn kan àwọn lọ máa pàyà wọn àfárí wọn mọ́lé. Mo lè sọ fún yín pé kò sí ọlọ́pàá kan tó bá gbé tó máa pa wọn.
Àná ní ọlọ́pàá sí ní police station ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí rìpọ́tà mi wà pẹ̀lú wa lórí ètò yìí.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ àní wọ́n wà ní sẹ́sàn wọn ò sí ní sẹ́sàn. Kán jẹ́ káwọn àwọn ọ̀dà sáà ṣé ọlọ́pàá tẹ̀ wò yẹn èèyàn bíi tiwa báyìí ni wọn.
Àgbọ̀yé.
Tó ti yẹn. Àwọn ìyá ọmọ Ìbàdàn ní ebi gẹ́gẹ́ lè fún wọn ní èèyàn mẹ́rin nínú àwọn táàgì ẹ̀fẹ́ kó máa lọ pa wálé dànù.
Okay. All right. But I'm sure by weekend, no problem. I say thank you very much once again. Koiki Media, we will be doing our best using the tools that we have. Which is the media. Ẹlòmíì ìwé ló mọ̀ kọ, ẹlòmíì artist nìyẹn, ẹlòmíì o lè gbé nǹkan wò kó yẹ̀ wò kó sáré kó summarize it. We all have different field of our professions. Ìtèmi mọ̀ lèmi fi ń ja ìjà òmìnira Yorùbá nation. Ilé ìtèmi dẹ́ gbé dání àti ń rí pé result ẹ̀ náà ti ń bọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Don't condemn them. Don't push them aside. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa bá tiwọn lọ. Ìtàn ṣe yẹn, ṣe mọ̀ pé everyday tó wà níta, ó ń ground Nàìjíríà díẹ̀díẹ̀ nìyẹn. Nàìjíríà ta fẹ́ pé kó end ẹ̀ náà, ó ti ń bọ̀. Maybe history will repeat itself. 26th of December 1991, Soviet Union break away. Maybe Nigeria is about to end. From what is happening there, it's getting hot every day. From Jos to Abuja to Southeast to Southwest, people are saying enough is enough. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, you are the Lagos State Governor, where you will be remembered how thugs went from their own house, got into a Lagos government vehicle, straight to Alausa, brought that crime that we saw right inside it. And again, you only have 30 seconds because I'm just doing my closing remarks. But 30 seconds, please. Go ahead.
Okay, please. I have a solution about end SWAT.
Okay.
Because the thing is that these people have been on the streets of Nigeria for
Hold on. Bola, is this our previous runaway guest that always speak to us?
Yeah, because I had exams.
Okay, I'll give you time. Let me remind our followers. At the beginning of I catch the voice. That's how I knew she's the one because your number did not come up because I changed my phone anyway. This caller even gave us a presentation. A lot of you that join us, what part? Do you remember the part that you joined us then? I think it was almost. Yes. We are now on part 145. She gave us a good presentation. I know she ran away because we couldn't get hold of her, but it's good that she called again. Is it Bolanle? Is it? I remember. Is it Bolanle? The name?
Yes.
But hey, and you are based in somewhere in Europe.
Yes.
All right. All right. Okay, I still remember. Now that you finished your exam, we hope to get another presentation from you. Now that you can see that the movement is growing every day, I'm sure you're watching behind the scene and you're excited. Yeah. All right. So I'll let you now come in now. This is Bolanle, one of our followers from the beginning of part 1. Go ahead, Bolanle.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that NSAS, like we have been seeing on the streets, they're sending thugs and police to these people. I feel like Nigeria, it's a great effort that Nigerian youth can finally stand up because this is what we've all wanted for a very long time. But the problem is that I feel like they're not eating the nail by the head. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
because they are asking for the wrong things. Because the problem is that these people don't care about you. These are politicians. You go into their house of assembly to lie down there. Do you think these people even want to work? They don't even want to come to work. It's a good excuse for them to stay at home and enjoy their life and watch their movies. You know? So this is what I'm saying, that Nigerian youth finally we stood up, but I feel like we are not asking for the right things. We should be asking to just end Nigeria. Because when Yoruba and Biafra they come together to end Nigeria, you'll see them start shaking in their seats. Okay. You will see them start giving all those demands that Nigerian youth are just asking for 5 things. And out of those 5 things, in 8 days, they've not accomplished, they've not done any of them. That means they don't care. They've sent thugs after you. They've sent police after you. Buratai is saying that he wants to send the military, you know. So the best thing to just say that, okay, even if we are not doing again. Sorry, we are not doing again. Because if you are still asking for someone that does not care, it's just like asking a person that does not care about your money. The person does not care if you die. The person even wants you to die, sir. Do you understand? Yeah. They want to occupy our land, the Yoruba land. They want to occupy the Igbo land so that they would live comfortably. That's what they're after. It's our land they're after. They're after our success. They're jealous of us. They're jealous that, oh, Yorubas can strive. Even the way we have been kind of like killing their power, their motivation. They can strive to be even better. Do you understand? They're jealous of us, these people. So the best thing is to tell them that, because that's where their power is from. That's when you're keying into their power, because you can't just be going around talking in circles. The best thing is to hit the nail on the head, like, okay, you know what? We are not interested. When you tell people you are not interested anymore, because there is, how many resources do they have in the north? Sorry. How many resources do they have there? It's just like the Oyinbos, when you tell them, you know what, I'm not interested anymore, you know? So when you tell them these kind of conditions, that's when they take you seriously. But now, I feel like they're not taking Nigerians seriously.
So that means we just need to end it once and for all.
Exactly. I feel like, or even if they are not even going to end it, they can start by threatening them first and see how that would work.
Bolanle, let me ask you this, because I know your engagement and your intellectual, because that's, you remember the last couple of months that you joined us as well. One thing, you had my reporter, this is a live report from the scene, saying now they're talking about Buhari must go. Does that mean that that pattern will change in the next couple of days as the momentum continues?
Yeah, but the problem is, who is in control of Nigeria? Who would act out that law? Who would say Buhari would change? Do you think anyone is in control of Nigeria? I feel like there is nobody there.
Okay.
I feel like there are just some people that are underneath, because the country is so disorganized.
Yeah, we call them the cabal. The cabals are the one controlling.
That's the cabal. So they're just doing their own things down there, and whatever profits them is whatever profits them. You understand?
Yeah.
So if there comes responsibilities, they remove their hand and be like, hey, we don't know what's happening, no.
Even though they know that they are the one cooking the fire.
Exactly. Even though they know they are the one controlling the country, so there is nobody to take responsibility for anything.
Wow. Somebody saying, God bless you, this caller. You are definitely on point. And another individual, one of our real followers, was saying, hope you ace your exams.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So what presentation should we be expecting from you in the next couple of weeks? Since you've so what area will you be touching on?
I mean, like, I just want a lot of more Yorubas people to know that it is their entitlement to ask for a new country.
Wow.
They did it in Yugoslavia.
And it can be done again.
A lot of countries that's ended just because they just don't work well together. It is not a bad thing. We will still be friends.
We'll still be friends. I like that. Wow. Thank you very much. I'm sure now that I've seen your number again, because I couldn't get hold of you after that. But now that
I'm following the show.
Okay.
After all my exams, I started following again and reading up on all of the things that people have said. So I really do like your program, and good job.
Thank you very much, Abalanle, and extend the greetings to the family as well. We catch up. Wow. You need to go and watch one of our. I have to bring that broadcast. Proper presentation. These are the generation that we're expecting when we get the Yoruba nation. That presentation was powerful. A lot of people might not remember, but those that remember her, the voice. I remember that as well, based on the voice alone. So that that's because the last time she called as well, we were almost closing. She called. I had to squeeze her quickly, and then she came back, gave us a powerful presentation, massive, powerful presentation. I think she's just under 30 plus, very young, vibrant. Yes, you heard what she said there, and I say thank you very much once again to each and every one of you that have joined us again. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and you know what happened when we play the anthem. That means we've officially closed the broadcast. Continue to, support the media. You can see that we have different of our teams in different part of the country reporting right there. So we need your support from the independent rather than from the nasty contraction politicians that have stolen so much money. That is why the media, you can see that, one of the media houses was chased away yesterday. Oh, you don't know. AIT were chased away at the Alausa. Go and see some of what we have been doing. I was speaking to one of my reporter. We won't take any calls anymore, please. Let me just put it on flight mode so that when the calls comes in, my eyes will not want to go away from it. But now, when you won't call, then I will not be able to say. I was speaking to my reporter this morning, just an engagement, just to get the gauge of, while he was doing all this broadcast, what is the feelings of Nigerians? They are happy to speak out. It seems they've been gagged by the media at home. Go and watch some of those videos that we've done on Koiki Media. You will see that the way Toshen Soro, it seems that something is now popping out from them. It might be end SARS, no talk, but it will eventually end Nigeria. And we can only do this. The more you can support, it will go a long way. We can extend our tentacle to different areas as we monitor and talk about the Yoruba nation. And when my team are also right there, they throw the question to them, have you heard about Oduduwa nation? Some of them say, no. Let us first get this country back and then we divide. But at least we are also engaging them during that interaction. This is what those mainstream media could not give them the platform. What lay AIT learning lano? What Jackie reporter on Koduro? What lay danuni? Vetting the aggression out one way or the other. Yes. Video girl T. There's another girl like that. Somebody eventually, I've received tons and tons of messages. If I've not replied you and it's urgent, just call me because I'm trying to catch up again with all your messages. Quite a lot of them. Okay, Jimoh, download it. Remember that young girl? Oh boy, I didn't download it. She was vibrant. The same way, them not saying vibrate, the girl is saying vibrate. Buhari, you have not seen anything yet. You have just awakened another monster. Hey, I'll find that video again. I thought I downloaded it on the phone, but it's still maybe on the WhatsApp message. Let us see this one before I let you go. Can you see this? Oh, okay, because I've closed my internet. I won't do this anymore. I'll leave that till another time. Is that Buhari that they were removing something from his ears? One yokuro de tie, one yo ewutuwa de tie, one T. NSAS, what Tiboleti, and Nigeria, Nikagbasi Bishu. Thank you very much, everyone. I can't mention all your names, but I do appreciate everyone. Don't worry, we are being watched on different platforms, so that means the numbers will be cut. So I'm not going to Koiki Media. They cannot watch it on Koiki Media or the Dua page. So if you think we are not being watched, we have people watching it on Koiki Media or the Dua page, simultaneously on Olayomi Koiki, on Instagram, on YouTube, and on every part as well. We say also to all the Biafra, well done as well. Maybe, I'm sure, Nnamdi Kanu will issue some kind of statement to bring out some of the Biafras out as well. We see how it goes. Donate to good journalism so that we can continue to push, the message across, even to the north. I want my message to start. I want the northern people to start hearing me. We're working on that. Very soon, they will be hearing Koiki Media right in the north. And then we divide everything quickly. That is my plan. And we are doing everything within our own little that we are having. But the more we get, the better it will help us to reach more people as well. Have a very good afternoon. Continue to follow us. I will do a lot of start watch. I will also keep an eye on different medias that are doing live streaming. When I see it, quickly, I will start the start watch, and then you can also watch it as well. On that note, let's play our anthem. If you don't know the anthem, it is the one that is scrolling just before the one of the Watch Us Daily. I am live every day. I need to change that. Why is this? Okay. I am live I need to update that. Why is it showing 6:30 to 8:30. I need to update that. We are live every day from 12 to 2, but sometimes I run a bit behind schedule, but I'll try most times possible to make sure that we start at exactly 12. We can extend it a little bit, but on Saturday and Sunday, we do 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. I understand those of you in Nigeria, Wasio, a very good afternoon. I understand those in Nigeria, it's costing you a lot of money. Go on our Mix LR and then you can watch it. You can listen from there. It's cheaper. Have a very good afternoon. And this is the national anthem of the Yoruba or the Odudua, as you might want to call it. Some say Odudua. It doesn't matter. Let's get the freedom. That's what matters to me. Bye for now. Iṣẹ́ wa orílẹ̀-èdè wa kàgbéga 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 ìgbàgbọ́ wípé kàìbẹ̀rù làwọn àṣìṣe 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 kájọlá ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ìyẹ̀jẹ̀ ká máa lè bá tẹ̀síwájú ọkọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Bọ́sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. I believe Oshatola will be live later on this evening. I think she's on Thursday, and Adetokunbo Omoba. And keep an eye on all the other media platforms as well. I'm sure you will also be able to enjoy them as well. Enjoy the music. And I'll let the music roll for a few minutes, and then I will close all the broadcasts, one at a time. Bye for now from me.
Ìgbà ọ̀tun ti dé ọmọ Odùduwà. Àsìkò ọ̀tun ti dé ọmọ Odùduwà. Kò tẹ̀lé àbẹ̀yàmọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà. Kò tẹ̀lé àbẹ̀yàmọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà. Àsìkò ti tó láti gbà wá lọ́wọ́ ìjọba oníṣẹ́ o. Àsìkò ti tó ọmọ Odùduwà. Àsìkò ti tó ọmọ Odùduwà. Kò tẹ́lẹ̀ símẹ́ǹtì mọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà. Àbẹ̀lẹ̀ àbẹ̀yàmọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà. Àsìkò ti tó láti gbà wá lọ́wọ́ ìjọba pólísì o. Ọmọ Odùduwà rìpọ́blìkì àsọwásálàfíà àìkúbalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àfẹ́lẹ́ àbẹ̀yàmọ́ àfẹ́lẹ́ símẹ́ǹtì wọn. Àwọn ìjọba wa ara wọn nìkan lọ́jà fún. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbé rìpọ́blìkì lárugẹ. Odùduwà rìpọ́blìkì ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbé lárugẹ. Ó lè san wá sọ́wọ́, ó lè san wá sọ́wọ́. Àsọwásálàfíà àìkúbalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀. A ní àsìkò yìí ti tó ọmọ Odùduwà. Àsìkò yìí ti